can rebuild our economy, we can create jobs, we can restore faith in governance, but we must commit to the hard work of change. You were not appointed to occupy space. You were appointed to solve problems. Let me remind you of the social contract we have entered into. The Ghanaian people expect us to deliver, and we must not with excuses, but with results. I've said before and I repeat now, this is the legacy term of my presidency. I intend to make it count. I intend for it to matter. And I expect that every member of this administration will do the same. We must work with a sense of urgency, and President Jonathan spoke about the 4-year term. Our young people are tired of waiting interminably. Our farmers, our workers, our entrepreneurs, especially our women and youth, want to see policies that work for them. They want fairness, they want opportunity, they want to live in dignity and prosperity. Indeed, they are not asking for handouts. They're asking to be given a fair shot. And let's give them just that. The task before us requires leadership that is empathetic, that is disciplined and accountable, leadership that is not defined by titles, but by service, that is not defined by slogans, but by substance. And so I issue this challenge to each of you to lead your sectors with vision and integrity. Champion
and the money na ya badim ewo ha obedi joining on your Facebook page na waba beka ho Yakini Kadiri always present how I say and where is Casland I don't know minim baby afre Casland. All right, so yeah dana say over to me. I joining on Citizen TV Ghana. Citizen TV Ghana. So we are joining our Citizen TV Ghana. At the same time, we are joining our Benya FM our Elmina. Sounds that bit me are joining our Elembele West End FM. And so bet me are joining Eddie Free. Thomas Bullet is here with us on Facebook. Cyril Badu. Okay, so also Casland no work Kaswa. Okay, all right. Okay, so thank you. Cyril Badu Kaswa. Yada omo so ase. One person join on other platforms. So between are joining here. Obviously, whether no call bad. The internet service is very bad. Baby, I will be complaining into Monfan Chaye. Rocknism, Ewo Tema West, Zozi, and so I join here. All right, so Daniel Ade is here. Kwabena says Kwabena Muhammad Awal. Muhammad, okay, so Muhammad, I think Muhammad was America. Okay, so if you are in America, obviously it's good morning. Maverick Adi Addison. Was here now I say you to know. Now Mama Menka Sashin Wimpacho suit and Yamesa. So we had the program and I was supposed to be there. Na aja ekroma semwa obeko program na ya pe bibidia a chichire wo yi ntina chese me ye ne sa we no se be ya me pon no makwa yie na me ho atome enti we dia mo fan cheme menye suit person, you know me, menye suit person, but and baby ana esa me koke kano sa na esa ban ayana isaku is here saniko se wo Spain chich one is here Babzozi says commander the weather is good for what bro, good for what, make you talk, if you know fear talk, if you be man talk, if you know be man you keep quiet. All right, Zachariah says code of conduct dressing sharp Pocho and yeah, Ibebu ba no ko mu kakra. Ayana says Boham is here. Yeah. I'm here. Bismarck Jesse Eshaye from Belgium. All right, so thank you, Bismarck. Sunny says you're looking good. Okay, Abbas Frimpong says you're looking great, you're looking good. Okay, thank you, Abbas Frimpong. Medamos. Mami Van Asia, Mami production crew, and that's Kwame Kwache, and that's Tokunwia, and party social media handlers. Thank you so much. Say Moshe Yechi, my media na Kwabena Bobie Ansah, the old soldier, the last man standing, Commander Boham, until 6 p.m. Sana, yeah, you know. America says Bobie, you spot there. All right, Ja people, all right. We dey Pandaya, Jonas. What has say? Kingsley says, "Bobie, white about you say, Charlie, man, they grow, we dey go small. Dapo Raymond says, Commander, pulling agents are crying. Oh, yes. Kwame, so I didn't answer motion. I'm coming once more. Charlie, I'm fire Juma, and polling station level. I don't know. As I know Akuga number. Some of you imagine so. Charlie, because these people are on signing Ako. Anyway, Zelex Dwayne is here. GH says Akwa Bobie Lumba won't wash his suit. Yeah. I think it happened on Saturday, right? And it was a very bad feeling. Yama Bushia, and ya Santamai, and Ghana Yako, and yasem de cra, Yama, also lumber free, Mampon Suta. Inti emfane se mikrumunia no enesa ena one mema meketua na eco school one mema meketua baako ene cool school, so then he stayed in Mampong kakra inti yudi dwiema menue yenyina yema ye ho yakọ. Unfortunately for me, Kwame unimi se me ntieli lumbanyum. You know, Lumba, a match the dinum. Some quabontin here bar, Mitty. I don't have any problem. Saying I don't have any control, and it's not like my shedda. It's not like my shedda. Maybe the rhythm style no. Maybe I don't hardly say Obon Sebia. Me drive nebia me tie lumba ana me tie amachi dede ana me tie shatawale ana me tie stone boy ana me tie dada kidi ana me tie ufuriamponsa. No. I don't do that. I don't obia watra meka mu bia ni me. And you know me, I don't fake, I don't hide. I minti. Se meti dad lumba nyomo a ne bia omo bonu obaby. You know, omo bonu obaby na metie bi. Yeah, but I have my type of music I listen to. Unim sa Kwame me dem kura tape nsi wo me dem kura tape nsi wo. I don't keep those things around me because I sleep quietly in my home. Yes, I sleep quietly in my home. Home be home. Enya free na me koda na odo ne me kani odo. And I can't sleep with sound. No way, I can't sleep with sound. Sound be a meet me dia die be a on say na depending on where you stay and maybe to me be mini prebu or dan china or musu anadwo I enjoy it. But beyond that, Charlie, nothing could be. Nothing could be. Beyond that, I don't. I have my kind of music I listen to 24/7. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Charlie, if you have big men like this, Nasa Muti Odia Nache say, Bibia Deye. Thank you. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your support. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Thank you. All right. Okay. So, medase. Now, Mamembo we so I am say last week ena mampeni de ambassadorial positions nearby, right? Last week I am say last week na or the buy and utim say ni nyina I did danakwa pepe. I think people are happy. You know kwane one of the appointments who say ama ye kasa bia look nkrofo a omodi ama omo nyina they deserve it. Nkrofo omodi ama omo nyina they deserve it. So and they are competent. They are competent as well. Not because omo ye party men, but because at least they are competent to work on behalf of Mother Ghana. Especially, I think say, for the second time, Alhaji Sinari is going back to Saudi Arabia, right? Yeah. And Alhaji Sinari's appointment, one of the master strokes because of the religious background and our experience. It was our terrain no more. Alhaji Sinari our experience. It was our terrain no more. And say no, we need to do more. Say Saudi Arabia ne those areas no you bet me actually one more abba for investments because I heard say yes say Arabs no African countries no over years a true more anti Arabs for no they don't really trust black Africans no. Yeah, they don't really trust us. That is what I've heard. It can be true, it can be false. So if you have somebody like Alhaji Sinari going there, at least he will know how to negotiate on behalf of Ghanaians. Then maybe, again, next year, Mecca, right? We are hoping this year was okay. There were some few hitches here and there. And I think with Alhaji Sinari coming in also, no. Ibenya very smooth Mecca organization. Nyami Aduma next year. So you know you're the base that's it. And I think JM has done well. The president, you know, I thoughtful over the appointments and said you know, Kojo Choi to South Korea. Yes. Kojo Choi to South Korea too is another very good decision. President na nenka yanom person be same nenka yanom person be same but the ban them the ban na why the ban na say na pity ade na say ya na enyi so Kojo Choi to appointment solid Ebenezer now Thomas Robin says I miss you. Okay, so bro, I miss you guys. Bab Zozi still with us on your Facebook page. Thank you. Zozi Ebenezer now and so latterly Lai and my very good friend and a brother Alhaji Halidu Haruna. Oh Alhaji, you know you and I Charlie walk by Jacke Una walk by Jacke when you Haruna Halidu dear walk by Jacke Charlie from far if neighbor so Alhaji and ya dia me real be feel that why And yeah, dear, me be few the biarada. It won't happen. NC. So let's find time and link up, bro. Let's find time and link up. Miss Sunday, Fadi Dabusi, write up some Miss Sunday man. Okay, all right. I will find out. Don't worry. Okay, Netho is here. Ohima Mesika says, hey, Krache Bakope. Anyway, so Mame Mayenia Kevin Taylor Akwaba. Say last week na Obayon, and last week I was not on radio. I was not feeling well, and Mame Mayenia Kevin Taylor Akwaba. Na kanchiro mo say obia anko dem. You see, me any husband say yana men can be, but I heard them talking about now. You say Paul Adomoche ne a boy no your friend say Kwame Frifa Kwame Infante boy na no Angel FM no me bana sem so ne I say almost say Kevin Taylor almost deny day Kevin Taylor Bagana and almost you say national security for protecting us there mewa almost deny call almost see mama ne baby te Grovo Kwame say we do omo achi a Kwame okay Cashman boy no a assignment ni boy no a December 2024 ye beto aba nima last work program bi na course nima omokoto tuatu no Cashman boy no a okum obi e wo ho no eya poladum ochi no munkobu sababi a no ohye they kept him. I was Samira any Baumia Cashman. Now the guy is out of the country. Why I didn't call it? Bobie too free. Ekuno. Omo de say Baumia then vice president, any Samira, and Omu Fidino. They should tell us which police person or chase Abrante no. You can hide criminals. You are in government and you can hide criminals. Kevin Taylor is not a criminal. He's not a criminal. So even you see, if indeed, you can say I am correct. You can hide a medra. Wo Baumia any Samira mu wenum. You can hide a medra. And you think nobody deserves that right, even if it's true. Say woman can say time be about so okay I enti anko so nya saa. You are mad. Abodam. Oh ya no ya catch us ade no a wo ye ni jai. Double num eko tu etuo ekum krofo prepare wo ayawa so West Ogon. Yet one committee a short committee am I finding wo mo guilty. Samia ukwakwala sukonoma we ade wo mo sie ye e wo ne nchen wono am na nenam saa kopem se yetu aba wie ye double agani akotra UK. Why I didn't call UK? No, why not didn't call it? You are protecting Medres, and this is not protecting any Medra. You are protecting Medres, a Udifwo. Then somebody who has issues with another person, almost say a defamation, and almost what can be beat a court, right? Contempt. And a court is citing the contempt. Then the person decides to back down to come and fight for his freedom. and legitimately Kevin Taylor fat lawyer. What is so called courtroom or the abako Bobie team? He went to the courtroom, made his argument, just like Kennedy Japan made his argument about contempt. Eya omujai no. Na Kennedy Japan people need the yenjai no. Kevin Taylor there be my enjai no. Oh, when you talk about say MPP ni abodamo, in a way, I have some few friends in there, so let me just take it easy. And I a code of conduct, no. And I a code of conduct, no. And a friend say my boss, honorable Kwachofusu, I know see Kwabena, I know who buadinu komudodo. You let me just take it easy. But you see, say MPP ni anyway argumenta. Say I know more few who. Say I na idea you. So much said won't me who. You know, won't me who. Kwasi asam kwa. Obi ti say double. Na mo do mo sie. Ya to abawie ye. E na mo de double. Why na twa take it man no. Mo na mo pa visa man no adwane. There are many boys. E ya mo do mo kunkum krofo ama mo adwane Afri Ghana. We know them. We know them. What do you say? But my member Emra me ye adwuma. Kwame, me adwuma we me ba be no. Me de just 5 minutes na be ye adwuma we. Because I don't want to complicate myself. And last week, my adwuma me te say sa abamu anu a na obaha no on friends e kwame afrifa se wan no aya asukono ma no sa abamu anu. No, I don't need his picture here. I don't need his picture on my page. Na sa kwame afrifa abamu anu almost your friend Kwame Liumensa. Kwame Mfante. Me wo ho na obidi ni me hwe ni na yini bida. But se me bia me phone kire wa da bia obey show a or the link ni send me. But me am hwe bida. Anyway, so that's not an issue. Na me wana nkrofo frɛ me say sa abamu wa no didi matem. Me tie video no I think on Wednesday, but also last week na ma adwuma. And unim me restrict me hon too. And some sa abamu wa no Kwame Mfante Liumensa no I'll restrict myself to and some more kind na mayi na no me de never go step by step, right? I'll make sure I'll comport myself na odi am main go straight. So you say Kwame Mfante Afrifa no wa Angel FM no ba station ya e yo ba NDC a wasai ko MPP no free MPP ne ba NDC aduane nti e no wasai ko MPP na yesi abamu a we say onim ya di nkomo private nkomo na ye di nkomo no me de nkomo no tefa ebi tie me o se me de nkomo no tefa bi abeto abontinti ne buafu. Okay, Messi achire mu bio ya no me use me Facebook post write up and I'm dey explain here. So mate Matilde, according to the code of conduct. Don't worry. Me use me Facebook post and I'm a responde ye echire mu. Jolante say, Kwabena, that guy doesn't deserve your attention. No, yes, I know. But me chira de we mu ketwe bi na me twaso. Me twaso. See I say, yes o so otimi. Ya ono yes o so obetwa basintelity no. Ono a. Yo. Na akwada we say one me adi nkomo no matwa ho tefa yakwa mampo aye yewra na say bonsu anya no ba bi ko ye baaye no abamu a we test me say oh bra me ba mampo na me hwehwe na me hu nam so na me nam baby so ekire say ye di sa enya sa ekire say ye di sa tie to aba e wa blekuma north I know say what I call MPP I know say we are kwala say what be confrontational na we me nsem akwala kuma kwame mensa ko kwame mfante oye me nsem akwala kuma oya akoda enkoda afa me nsem nyina won na bia obey last born enti me busa na se o he every minute ya no a ai NDC ni bia ka kire ne se me national security for ahyehye ho say on track me track no na me track no a na omo be attack no na I'm so oh come on bro me yo say in fact me tia me no ka say NDC buy national security me twem once Razak ya madamfo time no ye ADC ma JM once me bibia na ho me nkwa ya hwe me nya adwuma ho me nya appointment bia ho me NDC omomfo mo bibia me ja me mfa nya hwe de seme ene de mame okay mame nto aso na minua say esan say okotra ne Facebook ekoka say wone me kontokwa me be yi ano na me no a message me di ehho tefa bi eto abonten say asem a abrante kwa me mensa eka no oboa na sei ena etie no ye ne ntini buafu na nadidi atemu edikai ene se kwame ewiase ya ho wano kwame liomensa kwame mfante wei sa abamu a wei ese yanunti na yeyi madi efri asempa FM no na enkrofo se wonimi eni agro hwa kwada wei na Kwame mensa Leo mensa neso nipa ena ama papaye asan e wa asase so me ba Asempa FM 2008 September ena ombe fa me free Kumasi buy with money me radio moment application down no da ensi da nyame ada romanti enya ma hoden na meti achimota sa kwa me mense kura me na me nim no ye yi medi 2012 February. Any ye medi. Ayi die ni say. Ayi your friend is say me amini a osia doye. Say matwutuo. E wo omo so. Afa de later say enya no kure. But you know the politics. Say adwuma wura say obeje na adwuma wura so obeje na adwuma. What is the big deal? Mitrim se manye adwuma wura say one nkrofo akwasi twum so one nkrofo aka bom na wo mun nyina hunu se metwintu nti me mfa na adwuma nto no ho a me sabe kwa me nkoku me ho me nkwa me ho akomfo me free aya Asempa FM ena yekosi Ago FM Ansah Ago FM ye elections 2012 so kaya Ago FM ye elections na Kwame free Kwame Mensa Kwame Mfante ontie me ye sa abrante we abamu wa we American asem no me Bobie Ansah time wa ye bie Ago na abamu wa we enenam eya chimota banchire ya ne nase propra banchire ohumia bra satan kra me yam se me hunu once akwala we si na ono no yonko ne me o boss samia okunumu no a o mo na hwe wo no satan no mo ya me nkola no mo ya nkoda ni aka se ya ni obi di agro a obi ti se listo wa na meka se menini di agro on kwa me aka se obi ni obi di agro a obi a onim ni fie onim fie mutimi tuka kwai bom mutimi kwa baabi bom kwa me mensa me ni won tra ka mu kura ntu kwai da never me nim baabi ote onim baabi amete ebi a yemi enu obi di nani a kire mete tantra we se mete tema mi nwura ni fie da onwura mi fie da o ma ya hwe wo me ball ano so ball ano a me mete so no osikani kwa me mensa ko Mfante o ma ya hwe wo hiani e ball aso no waka entina me nu bedi agro no agro be na wo kwa me firifa me nu bedi agro be wo mfa so de sai e ma me uni mfa so bia ma me ti agro be na wo abamu wa sukonoma wei esukonoma etese wo agro be na me nu bedi wo wiase na akwada wei enye ntete pa enu oni o Kwame Mensa Kwame Mfante enye ntete pa no oni eye nsuban ya wo no obi a wo ye ingrate oninka ye oye bonia ye aboa kokko odidi wi na odinano na odi atwitwiri fom na wasi kwa so na otwa adapa akọ time amemi bie time amemi bie Ago FM no kotie me ni interview no enye na enka ho asem da one na McBrown interview no ya sa time obo medin say odi medin na enanti edidi no enye na what is my kan asem da because me feel say nko ya akola wasi so obobra nyame adom me na se menya din kakra na se wono so betimi edi apagya enka me hu bone ye in fact that time me won crofo mo frɛ me say me ma police for nchi no that time or yes I interview no that time one Nana McBrown am for frɛ me say Kwabena akola we wonye ni papa enso so no so na me so chale what is it if you say dey kwai yam fa nko ba bia yam fa wiase we nko ba bia nti so obi betimi di udin adidi a eye so I allowed sad time no and no se oni mi na di agro no time no no so hye dem a oye audio a no de ato abonten yebusa na no akasa mani Bobie Ansah na ye adwuma no e na ote ho keka akwabo be se emfrani ma asem se oni mi ena ne di agro na otipa ni me yiso obo me din na de awura baabi wo Kwame Mensah Kwame Mfante na wo yonko ne me wo na yonko ne me wo yonko ene me enkwai na adwo ena anusini anusini anubua wasa nkwai ni bi no ka hwe enkwai ena adwo so ya asantini a obeti asante kasa ameka yi enkwai ena adwo ena anusini wose on enadi obeka bi ahwe enya wafe enime na Kwame me ka kire ho katrama mpro okwasoro ba fom sa tape ne bedi wachi kopem se obewura wada kamnem wo ma asefo no wo ma beba beto abusa se entie papa de obi din na yeye Kwame me obi a waye bia ma me obi ase ho se eba se me ne ntembe basa I just walk away I don't talk Jimmy Agla ena ebua mo radio mu matra Jimmy Agla ho 20 years now in good times in bad times I don't go against him in good times in bad times I don't go against him I don't insult him na said am kan no Kwame Mensah menka so nim tete efise minim na busua na sunsum atinimu no eye bonia ye sunsum odidi wie na okwa onhwe nachi time ono kasa no time o kasa na enkrofo so oni mini agro mini odi agro akwai mini uni agro uye mini aketwa na Kwame wuni mi se de mi sitie obi ani wa menam kroma oba menchen ya mamuna ne da minim ye minim hantan ne dwe ne sa ne mane no minim ye it's not my style yam fan teteme enye misu time menam kroma obi obeba menchen bia no yeah let's go ye na ma wo Kwame Mensah Kwame Mfante unya kwai eba menchen na ba oba menchen no kra no eye chen be ya o frɛ me abra o wei mesimi wo jowulu mimi ni agro nko ba bia no aba ho bi public space oba enkoma ho no ni adi agro ho ni adi esiwo me ne Kwame afiri fa ayi Kwame Mfante ye mpie kura se yekodidi abomu da wo wi ase se o chale se make me a friend list to well and ask me friend any other friends or ko awia or you know close friends like oh chale yes here aduani bi wa na da never na Kwame Mfante emeka sem yenti a eya na eya o eya sa abamu wa we menini jina ayi ya friend say jowulu ena osre meme ka na abamu wa we say NDC mu my useless ewo NDC mu abamu wa we yo sa akoda we Kwame wunim enkamen responding no but me pese me ka se man krofoti sa akoda we anyo oni MPP for na eye campaign true or false 2016 nyo no na eye campaign omu wini wiye mumusa no ekwaye efa so ma obedi agro wo NDC mu ekom anibre ene odi ba NDC ekom anibre MPP fanfana anya ta na omo de omo ase omo de no ase omo se ase ti anibre na Kwame mi NDC efiri se mi bra NDC mu mi mpie da wo because menwura NDC mu say obiara mebo apakai emfa mintum. Miwura NDC mu based on principles, ideologies and my beliefs. Me menwura NDC mu say yame running mate and ase me flag bearer. Menwura NDC mu say NDC for en no jollof emfamra mesi me wo da bia ma mentitini. Look, me Bobie Ansah, me na men kamasem. I have gone through worse moments in my life ewo media jumem for NDC than any media practitioner. From 2008. Omo na omo ye dede no. 2008, apart from Radio Gold, na Bobie Ansah men kwa nam ye Lone Ranger. Bobie Ansah men kwa nam ye Lone Ranger. Have gone through hell. But you know, crowd me from blackmail NDC for say, why nyem say ya say, why nyem say ya, obi ansuma me, NDC ni bi answer me. I did that out of my own will, voluntarily. And you got me everywhere. Me mean jumpy. I don't do that. And 8 years of MPP awo. Abamu awe ebua wo moma wo ba eye power no me MPP ni bia nu am wura no office da na ensi da samia oku akoda we ko ka kire pani bi sai Bobie omo ba power no Bobie me man office na me say samia oku me Bobie Ansah akola wo minim wa wo ba bia me fa ofiri ene ma discussion wo sem no afaka wo meme nantemra wo office na uko di UN Secretary General Accra na ma office ede ne wo wiase enya na lumba waja we ede wo akwara aketo atese ya wo ba me hu wo mani tua wo na Kwame tie sa Kwame mensa afrifa we eya enye ni din no Kwame Mfante say NDC maybe useless. Wokodi MPP echi 2016 omu wini ye. Kwame. Captain Smart free Adom FM that by 27th May 2020. Na Kwame free fa we. Kwame mensa. Kwame Mfante na ogina me konso say opese oye Adom FM morning show. So we are aware enti memwa no na mene eye Ken Ansah eya oye chief executive officer for eye multimedia en kasama no akola we bibie na no adidi me matem abamu wa we bibie na no adidi me matem na me kan say enya ntete ko me nim ni fie but esu awonu mu odidi na waye dwe na okọ ni tapes ya or this Sunday me send the demoni na memfa ma Ken Ansah oti multimedia eya me dance ni Ken Ansah mi ami ni apani Ken Ansah multimedia a chief executive officer or ya me ne Kwame Mensah entem dance for the correspondence between me and Ken any tapes are Kwame every Friday send me anam dia forward am say ontie no onfa menu aketo na nhye wo mame omomfa na nhye Adom FM mame as to why they decided say omomfa na nhye wo no minim but the true baby na ma follow up sa na ma bre because there be a osimi kon so bra ene omon kasa ena akoda we betrene ne nsa e wo meme so e didi matem akoda we akoda minim wase oko Happy FM me enra minya daji yi tapes ni bebre oh eya na Bobie tumi fusei eya no otumi fusei eya no se me tuwa futu bone e enga ka se obeba abontia be bom aba so se me na sabe tafrache ena me kan se enkwai na adwo enkwai na adwo o frame me producer epe even enwuma me use kura no frɛ no epe bi sɛ opɛ di yo show akwala we abamu awe eya say why ye eche Kwame despite any Ibrahim nom that is how far eya me ko ema akwa we can answer it got to a time na nipa di wie ni en kansem wie me di besia me restrict me say ensem a wa raise ye no me gina saa ehɔ no yina no na me de atwe hɔ na yeso oso o ma me warning me man warning Ghana mra ha me man warning and obia onim bia nim say me violent person obia onim me bia nim say me violent person. It's not my style, especially at my age. Ya baby a medru we no sebe ya medi dia mama busuafo ne madofo bia di yene ne ade a ehia me na sebe atuo ne nsekai de Kwame Afrifa me makɔ hɔ matra hɔ busa achimota kona akwala no a me de na eba nkran no ya wo ye wo boss no busa no enema ma ya me ho achimota ko sadek no mo ko jalink ko runabout no so ko di temple na busa mensa ya di temple na hwe so no enema me ma ya me ho wi ase enya wo and Abema me go back to that lifestyle. I won't do it. But me too for. Whoa, mommy warning, but me too for. Say akoda wo bobra. Say what's original would you asodo? Tobo. Na unru bebia, unko bebia. Mesia too for bi. Anwo mo a o kasa no mu gina kire ye wiem no. Kwame Afrifa Kwame Mfante meka experience bi a kire wo yeah upo bi anu opema sempa wo wiase a na ye Dominic Kisi asempa FM Dominic Kisi min ya chese satan wo kasa Dominic Kisi enya min ya kura na ne buafu ada Dominic Kisi free match mehu met me am experiences bebre wo Ghana nipa ma ye wo mo papa me no mo di agro e ya wo mo say free match mehu met me am examples Kwame enyo mo mo di wachi ni nyina na do na hwe yie akwada na ade unhu hwi wo wiase media minisika na makofa matwefo am mo 200 Ghana 500 Ghana minisika na mo matwefo no wonim de obi eyo obi adamfo you never know into mo di wachi no wonim de obi nim obi you never know akwada na ode me ka kire akwada me say akwada na ode nipa mo 200 500 dan ya no mo di wachi no wonim ba bi obi free wonim e bi ase wonim nipa mo no mo di nkomo owi ase Kwame Afrifa ye wadwuma obi anka se why aware for okra mo jai right and this one free MPP member NDC na se wo so be free NDC mo ase akọ MPP ye wadwuma you are doing well continue do it. Enjoy life, quiet life, Didi. And you will be don't be confrontational in life. Nenankola abano. Kwame Mfante, Kwame Ansah, enankola na abano, omoni abrechen o. Ebi Bobie de menka ohwe. Menya ohwe. ebia wonam awiasa wo be hie bibi na da no ho be dwiriw ye wadwuma obi anka se ni di joma amatem didi natam because you don't care se me Bobie Ansah se me di Akufo do one cedi kura da enka me mama no ntua ne da ba me ni mitrim se Akufo ne baomia o mo nye ni papa no me mfa me san koto na adiem me Bobie me nye na NDC my useless anya kom ana be pam me free NDC mu kwame anya kom NDC ni obi a me pam achew me Bobie Ansah na me da sori na me se me NDC ni me gina mu sa be pem ne ti se sabita frache metia na Kwabena Ansah me no tie ya me no tie ye nua ginapo energy minister makosre na adwuma mienu wa amame yani nti sabita frache me magina bonti na me di natem se ginapo ya ade kura na esian sewe makosre na de ntino na me dabi eyo na de no na NDC ne da ho no ebia na mesumi wa adofo omu a mi wura ba bia eja on bedum me kakra na kwa me free fast me pam ho Ghana ha obi onim bia nu se menye greed na me nkyira me ho se me pam ho pocho a you have no clue ba bia me madi agora wura you have no clue but when you wiase ajapade nyina na ohwere wo kra faso obey ne wo so busa boss ko na no ba bia me di ni wura ye e wa abrabom Kwame me di nyame jaw I'll leave it here me di nyame jaw twaso ko anim mo mo nya deduum o say me say your friend say oh ya santinina me ne nkonto o me ne okonto kwaede na Kwame me tia sesia me nso ankrofo atamfo se Kwame kwachi tuwe na Kwame kwachi se onkasa eye paite hu a me se ai Kwame kwachi me niake 20 se Kwame kwachi nkasa paite hu a me se nkasa paite hu me nyimi sa ti se ndis ni bi nu wo problem a na nkyere se me nu menya asem atem ni dia di me nu na mayi wa no and it ends there but my culture se me ma warning because me need to me near giant una wato atuo me tuofu mre bi ewo jowulu na tuo hye wobotom me fra wo gira nche tuofu bi se ade we ya wo ye no mafahada na anwie mi yie kwanya free for won't mean deny me fra wo gira nche tuofu se ade na kura wo no eye death warrant and I was saying ma ho ti jai because I've been there me twam wo ho and Kwame me ma warning because me near tuo me near giant me near ba musika mo anya me ni bi photocopy adwuma na Felix Ofosuku achide amame 1400 anya no so ntina me kobokro no na me no obia ni challenge e wo wiase me di 26 years na Kwame despite a top freelander 4-wheel drive mame me ba kroma samre na me nua Felix ko achenom kra no mo ntwi o mun ma de kra friend 4-wheel drive ene me ni bia mi nkobo nyame sobo se ne me ni bia mi nkodi di nyame nyame atem na me nkokum ni pa so nkope bi na me nkosre enkrofo ka asema me Range Rover antram na me de akokere me I won't do it dia me wo eya media se ya bobo ya akra eya media bar Kwabena Ansah nya botre take it easy lumba wajawi aswo bebrebe emfie nkosi ba bia titobo ne nya botre na baby a waduru bia no obi aduru atwam ewa brabom asema me waka no menka hwe bio.
Make decisions based on facts and data and not on guesswork. Spend public funds wisely and judiciously. Reject opulence. And never forget, your first duty is to the people of Ghana and not to your own political support. My brothers and sisters, the problems we face are real, but so are the solutions. We can rebuild our economy. We can create jobs. We can restore faith in governance, but we must commit to the hard work of change. You were not appointed to occupy space. You were appointed to solve problems. Let me remind you of the social contract we have entered into. The Ghanaian people expect us to deliver, and we must not with excuses, but with results. I've said before and I repeat now, this is the legacy term of my presidency. I intend to make it count. I intend for it to matter. And I expect that every member of this administration will do the same. We must work with a sense of urgency, and President Jonathan spoke about the 4-year term. Our young people are tired of waiting interminably. Our farmers, our workers, our entrepreneurs, especially our women and youth, want to see policies that work for them. They want fairness, they want opportunity, they want to live in dignity and prosperity. Indeed, they are not asking for handouts. They're asking to be given a fair shot.
Donko. Eya, ose ono Erasmus na kan say national security cars bi ekotwa eye Forestry Commission, is it confirmed? Okay, all right. So in a catcher Erastus, and according to sources, almost say CEO no free office or something. Mestre NDC abai. Sa enema we no. Yeah, omo nya no ntem kakra. It helps. It helps. Yabesra wo mo pa. I don't know. So sometimes na ya ne pray hu say I sometimes Kwame, you don't get it. Because according to Erastus, any enkrofo a omo put to spin on the issue no. Omo say CEO no Brown was a why no okwache enkrofo bi a supposedly omo NDC fo a na omo ayifo no so friend is saying forestry for na kwache omo no na party for no epese omo omo enjoy omo and akwa no is not giving in and a man akofa assassin we nyina buy. And I think society is a very sad situation. I don't know nipa mendi blame no beto ne plano. I don't know whether from the national security, whether from the police service, whether from chief of staff office, whether from I don't know, whether it's a Greek minister. I don't know. Because look, Kwame, Galamse no ayani bresamo. Ayani bresam and me Bobie bibia no ebeso wo wiase a se Ghana kura ban eni Ghana kura bibia no ebeba metrim se mafa excavator dia kosi nsomutu. No. So if we have such elements in NDC, what are you waiting for? And I make us a minimum 7 say. So I seriously can't talk to it. Yes, Ashanti region executives be basa and I know mete Miami Yamin any AG basa. What is this? What is this? What is this? Huh? Abaya 6 months. Why are dear to the sense of Kwame a four voluntarily, willingly, a four or more to 2 or more near muscle. That's almost how they will be erode all your gains. Why? And when you pakra woman did say on take charge. And it's sad. It's sad. If only it's true. And I make us say Erastus as me wakao. And I don't know. Sometimes you don't need to organize press conference and information age. You don't need press conference, press statements to tackle issues. It's just a matter of phone calls. Forestry Commission, is it true say Nkrophobia ba national security? Okay, national security masuma Nkrophobia ba okay case anymore. Just even Facebook post can settle matters. We have done our cross checks from the national security. They say Nkrophone free and I say we have done our checks from forestry. At least clarity. You just allow the people to just take the information spinning all over. Oh, tell me no okay, Maba. Me no okay. Hi, and we can't leave the country in this situation. Oh, you see the problem I have. Me Bobie Ansah, when I see wrong, I can't keep quiet. When I see wrong, I can't keep quiet. That is my nature. I find it difficult walking away because of ethics and those things. Look, governance in your occulto and your occultism. Governance and your occultism. Near shredding you may be in secrecy. Where do you can say? Where do you can say? Look, baby, I yakako yakako dangerous arena. If indeed, me recently, Forestry Commission CEO no. The documents be PA. About say, issue license a man Crawford, a forest mu. Maybe said the guy can document, and I was very careful. I watched carefully. Now, see, I'm saying, Minister Ma wa reverse all those. Is it true? Wa reverse all those, since I know. Oh, into a brown one, what one not getting a boom. So now you don't know whether not say brown or any brown or crown and this mubaton what are they? Mube mark wa ya baba bususu mu afidie ave de be wiase no na mo anya problem MPP nya any bi no abetre say wo ko galam say e na mo yi na di. So what mean I don't understand no. And when you talk to them, the way they know governance, me coffee bia na me busa me question say what is it? Now governance rocket science be and be nima de kura na say there. What is it? What is the issue? Yes, sir. Some of you don't want to be named Brown and Yajuma. You just go through the right channel and get him off. Simple. Some of you don't want to be named Yajuma. Allow the person to work. National security has no business going to a office B to go and someone could radio. You have no business. So national security is at least we must have something in the public domain to know that okay, say na koso. Chale 57 no mummy hwani yo. Me and taking 57% for granted oh. Now some of us yet sni ya de moja atwa so me tie ya won krofo anu omo krunum no omo yerenom eda omo dem Jomama hume Dr. Callistus hume Chief of Staff hume several your friend say campaigns omo ko no bush takwa nyina takwa enkurase nyina no na me ne Jomama na metika mu di omo achi eye Jomama na ma misika o eye Chief of Staff na ma misika se Bobie yanko o mia na me sorry ye se me kasa wo ha kakra na me ko ground so kakra enti mo a ya bra ma mo no momfa nyansa mu oman no mo a ya bra ma mo no momfa nyansa embu oman no momfa nyansa eni adwene eni obuo emu oman no na Ghana ni nya kwasea Ghana ni onyimi wa gabe num de ya esesem dan se nam te se mampani se Frimpong Boatin report no ni ade no omo starting nya ho adwuma munwie na mo pile bi guso munwie mo pile bi guso anyway mamen touch on Saturday we ye besre Kwame me supporto IGP onu me adia me mpe kataso mumuaso ewo wiase se ye papa ye onu hwe na adwuma no so chen no a onfanto se eyoro muntaka so no ono so hwe na eso chen no mia menua pani muntaka I love him so much me no coordinate but you see sometimes allow us to speak in public with respect so that it won't be like ye rane omanya ye nya ya dane fanfufuo me mpe fanfu ade a me kiri wo mi wiase ya no there is no place like home me ni be bia ko apart from Ghana me ni aku Ghana honorable aku Ghana me ni na dia grow how many years busa no until say me ko fralu pre da me fralu pre because me ye hiani wa me dwene me ho pa me say design atare every say me be we say see to invest my 3 times in my lifetime na ye wo me to asase so and e ka ho 3 the second one na ye your friend say Mensa Thompson wedding and the first time I say be Ferguson ya mo friend no supreme leader no na me kwagia ware ama no Ferguson say so na Ghana Commercial Bank deputy director right me boa Ferguson Ibrahim Ferguson na me kwagia ware ama no me ne Kabila John Boadu na Kofi Buache yes na me kwabua na me na kwa ware in fact me na me kwagina mu say ne busuani Ferguson sada no na me share we verse we bi enaka ho amiensa me ni problem no obia ni problem we ase me ni obia ni ayibia but enukre you best no abo muntaka they should set up the rate amount for feel so insecure no it's too much too much we can't sit here and pamper you people we can do it we are begging you yes Ramo eya desradie mumia motamu ubetua masidi na ba bedru 5 cities na se menia hoto se sabio economic gains ya ba ma niji aba kromi se menia hoto se metimi and you want to implement 24-hour economy. How do you implement it with the current situation we find ourselves in when guns are blazing everywhere? Na yewra John omampani wadawrumu wanimu ampani for mo ba ya ka kire mo se hwe enipa don't mean sabotage with the currency. Don't mean sabotage with fuel prices because only control. But obet sabotage internally. And to omo boys no omo de obia what lose aba. Within 6 months, omo ko Congress no moti organizing metro for almost be 300. And when him say omo boys omo system no na to no be wo omo. no obehaw adwene ye catch him say raid munko raid chale clear them clean the system, sweep the system. I can't use certain words on radio because definitely Honorable Felix Ofosquachini Honorable Akugan will not allow me. One shot me printing me photocopy of Juma Accra menye no ma Jeffrey mensem me so manage ho me so man this year manage ho to be sremo ma mo nyi free mensem mo ada roma me sremo ada me party no me some party no me party me de me nya nko ba bia adi emre yatim me party a me ni ba bia kopim se me wu but your best sremo please ye best sremo monyo monsane tetare ho no egu animu ase dodo egu animu ase eyanim gu ase and you have the guys and you didn't for you aside Bevrolate on go here. Come on, please. Why? Bring them together. Mr. Razak, very knowledgeable person, very sharp person. Bring them together. Totobi kwachi wo and nekra me oluma ho totobi kwachi wo. Me ne to na me se oluma. O ma kwakra da. No so kwabra ye hoden. All these people are dead. They have been in the system for way back. Bakun to kwasha se ne totobi kwachi PNDC that they were there. Bring them on board. Na munya isa e bom bo amode gigri. Asa mo nkwa ne ekobra de ma mo hunu de mo yam ho no. Bring them on board. Sit them down. Pick information from them. I say yemfa I say yenya ne say. What is this? Ya mo agi ade ne bom bu din obi anhwem mummia mu no obi anhwem na yemfa adwentremra dabi. Hi. I'm done. My honorable Ben are here. But in course of my discussions, if I offended anybody, just forgive me. I'm very sorry. Yes, of course. Live on Accra 100.5 Citizen Show. Kofi Kinata.
And let's give them just that. My brothers and sisters, the problems we face are real, but so are the solutions. We can rebuild our economy. We can create jobs. We can restore faith in governance, but we must commit to the hard work of change. You were not appointed to occupy space. You were appointed to solve problems. Let me remind you of the social contract we have entered into. The Ghanaian people expect us to deliver, and we must not with excuses, but with results. I've said before and I repeat now, this is the legacy term of my presidency. I intend to make it count. I intend for it to matter. And I expect that every member of this administration will do the same. We must work with a sense of urgency, and President Jonathan spoke about the 4-year term. Our young people are tired of waiting interminably. Our farmers, our workers, our entrepreneurs, especially our women and youth, want to see policies that work for them. They want fairness, they want opportunity, they want to live in dignity and prosperity. Indeed, they are not asking for handouts. They're asking to be given a fair shot. And let's give them just that. The task before us requires leadership that is empathetic, that is disciplined and accountable, leadership that is not defined by titles, but by service, that is not defined by slogans, but by substance. And so I issue this challenge to each of you to lead your sectors with vision and integrity, to champion innovation, make decisions based on facts and data and not on guesswork. Spend public funds wisely and judiciously. Reject opulence. And never forget, your first duty is to the people of Ghana and not to your own political survival, not to the applause you will get, and not to your personal gain. I want each of you to leave this retreat with a clarity of purpose and with the humility to keep learning. This job is not about knowing it all. It is about listening. For example, I'll stay true to the values. And please remember, when any of us fall short, I will not hesitate to act. I didn't think that was what you would clap for. Let us leave here with renewed determination. Let us work not for applause, but for results. Let us lead with honor, and let us remember always that the true measure of our success will be the lives we touch and the legacy we leave behind. And finally, let me remind us all that the destiny of our party and our future success depends on the legacy that this current administration will establish. And so we must give it our all. We must work together to make our party's future successful. I therefore have the privilege and honor to declare this executive leadership program duly open. My brothers and sisters, the problems we face are real, but so are the solutions. We can rebuild our economy, we can create jobs, we can restore faith in governance, but we must commit to the hard work of change. You were not appointed to occupy space. You were appointed to solve problems. Let me remind you of the social contract we have entered into. The Ghanaian people expect us to deliver, and we must not with excuses, but with results. I've said before and I repeat now, this is the legacy term of my presidency. I intend to make it count. I intend for it to matter. And I expect that every member of this administration will do the same.
Honorable Akugan, Deputy National Communication Officer for NDC, Ofiase, and Honorable Suleimana. And so I join here, Airtime MP. And I think, Honorable, you are part of one of the committees, right? Ranking member?
Deputy ranking. Budget committee.
Budget committee, okay. You know finance, so definitely one of them. Honorable Akugan. Akwaba.
Bra.
Bogoria.
Nyame adom bibia boko.
Boko.
Egu super.
Memento.
Ocho.
Ocho. Memento.
Underground operator.
Yeah. Go. You must have one bit. You have no idea.
That guy.
Serious.
I'm telling you.
Between that, no my dream was my was with me.
Too dedicated.
Evidence amuna moka.
He's very dedicated.
In free and your honor.
Look, that guy can do. Kwabena can do. And when him on who dim come, you see that honesty, frankness. He has nothing to hide. He will tell you, Bobie, when him. I did what you say. Only nipa. Oni minim komoda mame ensi echire nkobisa obi da.
And also ka honti na onya position no.
Ofi na we bia nko.
Ofi office wa be ha adwene so kakra nti.
Okay.
So obebre o aye adwuma sa.
O na se muntimi na ne no donkey sa. Ade.
So woni we anya odai.
Oni bia do. Me no agada kru be buasem. Mo yimi free o.
Yes, the only tuna yende everybody could have say the original Toronto the on so you know Kwabena
he does it with
passion, with commitment, with honesty.
Your program baby.
Yeah.
More program no. BBC and I was supposed to go back to pick somebody else obi ka ho. Me drew and I'm saying now why there also of your mama prepare ho. Everybody is gone.
On person obeko na echire obi afre no. Ese we say we anye say. Sine be a facility kura ye use ye no. He will be able to know say state amode ma ye no. We have even done better than we agreed on and all that. And as for COVID yeah. Anyway.
No.
I'm a small boy, you know.
Oh, say say you know what say
Honestly, is one of them. Very correct, Charlie.
Or you senior politically.
Yeah.
Now say you politics or I'm a small boy. Aha, you know, obey recruit adwuma sa. Oni baby akọ.
Oh, mamu nyane sa.
Near fan go say. Na party ni mu. Ye ba be kwa akwatia. Ya ka chere say oni kan ko. Say ene na ma me so France say mu say ene so na e bi akwatia 7 o'clock anopé no mu bi office no. Wa person contest bi abetuma akwakofa form. Akwakọ pick na Wednesday odi aba.
Okay.
Na nyame aduma Thursday.
And you say more previous candidates no na komo bi.
No, we decided say nye sa for a lot of reasons you know. And you decided but no backroom nkomo. But we've decided say the best thing to do because me say ebinumu edi ya obi e skirt and blouse bi ebemu cause we hwe sa elections here. John Mahama won it like that.
Oh, okay.
But yes, we win and it was close. And nema MPP for koye nyamra sema omye maniko pie court and adie. And people who were supposed to also stand firm to ensure say ye be declare ye MP no. And also so now I say any man kitty be a wasi and we decided say we'll be fair to everybody. The current MP and as the current parliamentary candidate, you know, on form. Others who think say they can also do better. So on cover form, not a form no enkasa. Sene baby very fair.
No, but even after that, still you have people complaining. And I don't know about me.
Yes.
Even after that, people complain.
You see,
so if
always
complaining, and I'm moving every one.
And yet they complain that you join free one. Say you be any bet me account war.
Okay.
No, but people felt once yanko primaries, the main one yanko primaries, and modern okuyu boy, you know, and you can say on twaso.
Oh,
patriotic I say.
Oh, yeah.
And them say anyan crofo be there, and omo asoso and said that amfa omakoma no bibi and echire, and ekobadie. You know, because that seat there we won it, no two ways. Into the cry say a seat that we have won. Now ye contest our court. At the intina, ye ma the same candidate, you know. I believe so we need, you know. On science.
I thought same.
Exactly.
Seriously, I thought same.
Ideally, you know, it would have been the best. But enam menase pobia esese baby you know. Yenko nyami adumna ono science oba waba. Then we know say every fair deal be as I say ekobiano. We have done it. You know that is it. By Thursday be vetting
Thursday be vetting
amom ene be echena ye be ye na Wednesday o ma submit it. Thursday na yakokoye vetting.
Okay.
Na fi hu se nipa ba ko na eko se nipa bienu na eko then we go and have an elections.
But say he's in my date.
Easy date in the war.
Second.
September. Until my rush in this process. Send a baby candidate. You been marketing before the second.
Yeah, but honorable, Matisse more Munianum MPs nibi, especially with in Team Fojo or say Akwatia Moja Begu, Diobe and the more confront on those issues. But what do you think?
I mean, they should be arrested. Obi ebe war drum. See, even before you see, at the same year, Obi a wo honya den. Na entokosi a wona akoka ntokwa ne first. We say the last time I buy na me kan ablik man off asem. Obono mo mu chesika, omo chesika omo ne be kono. We were campaigning. Enti of the benefit and omonsa beka we can we they are beating war drums. I mean, what is the security doing? Let's arrest them. This is how it starts. This is how it begins. Because with conflict, you know, why we need power no? On our tension and our war drum no. Why we need power no? Security is for all of us.
But mom, majority more raising of parliament say adia munu anu mo ye no almost hye mo aroba.
You raise your own parliament until somebody raised the issue on the floor of parliament.
But you guys should have raised it because they're very serious.
You see, asama wokan me ma hu say omo party aparachi so omo party mpanimfo no bi na ekeka but I'm peace na nkasa de enya na wokan yanka me nyante entim fojo de crowd call I am say my John line is there. Yeah.
I think as and ram pukra no can say no say Saturday.
I mean it's an issue that is so critical that we need to deal with because untimi mfa wa no emebo war drum man for because some of them cry omoko by election they don't even go ono onkobi now I can someone on the final day na show bi akoma say ono wa prepare no ho eno na mo kekan ya obi fa pepper spray de ko no
I see yeah
eno no kekan ya how akum sim fa pepper spray e de ko ho no ade ne yan fiase den na mo de ma anwa sisu say kwa ntimu mo be wu ntok ye koto aba na ye kokon tokwa
yeah kotoaba
you the representative for Kwatia enu we no prevent obi asema yenko we will go but how the security agencies omo can we are let's pick them up right from the beginning
but when you kuma eja
enkrofo mo kasa saso no dodo na ya ma ebi ne ebebu omo kane no
no but agugan but na ojinja base biama omo ye ne ma enye
ye ba be ko Ablekuma North one omo ka so mo nko two no mo prepare tax ediaba 3 omo kasa kese pa na ebo omo Ablekuma North
even ebo omo unim grofo mbo omo
deputy
unim grofo mbo omo na wo de say unim grofo mbo omo
na minium kra na me studio na se me ni efra me de abobodi no
okay
nana omo me se ebro ye bro sa branch no wo ho no me hu ne pictures later akra na me raho hwese obi ana no den no jare okwa etu no
ya semo
o dane ne ho so okọ no ena hu se obi apoma blue atwere ka ho no apoma blue akwa ne dane ne ho na blue de besia no na fe be madafo blue 1 na fe odafo senior blue no ofem pa na me se me de ma nwiro no ankasa ne ho na me se we eda social media ne ba behwe ni wo hu se na ye bro ne papa ye tietia ne so e wo fem enade wo so na wo se ye mema ye mra ho why do you do this to yourselves she obi a oko by elections obi a wo kwakọ frɛ no hwɛ mutu bi ko fra tax eba tax no duru hɔ a no mahu omo seniors wo feel that de omo ka ene sɛ masa adwuma ne eba bɛyɛ o sine benya ka credit mu me nya no bɔkɔ ɛwɔ ha na de enkogi esika ne nyina yenko fie one ma wo expect so mba be ko ama wo kra no ye negotiation because omo ye nuanom baako wa NDC baako wa MPP into onu mepra ne ho ema wo hwe omo start say omo keka sansem we no eno ma start afre omo boys a omo je omo ho ana so my disappointed enade some of them are doing videos on social media me sure say
yeah me
am say eni enkoko mamo mo power ye frɛ mo kra mo mfa ye frɛ mo mfa mo didi e mo girlfriends ne mo yere no ne mo ma na mo dwene wo mo ho ya ba opposition de wo hu ye ho mfa so ti wo ba be fa ya akwa recruit adwuma ho na akwa sa recruit adwuma ska he na akwa na akwa sa recruit adwuma e de ama into no it is not just as easy as calling people to come and do stuff. It won't happen. Secondly, wo kasano hwe every human being's weakness is when you are asleep or you are tired. That is your weakness. Yakoba elections ama yebu seat ada because feel that one untumi enko back yakọ by lessons ye da tent mu aye friends many Arsenal we were sleeping in tents hotel I ma bibia I ma MBB etua ni nyina akus sika and a bray nets I mean say obre tents am ye fix ye obi fia o si uncompleted and ye kwaji ye ne ye fix tents awom and an dem. People have gone through and nothing when it comes to violence. So be at the crazy a good tent so. No try eja tuma. Ube pay for him aba.
Unya baby amfa.
Unya baby amfa. You understand? Inti yenya yedi enimuno. We must be the first person. One also anko we win elections our akutia. Exactly. One pie bonus anka nipa ebe pie ababeto aba.
Tinka kasa no enye de.
Kasa no be there. Ese obibia nsi Moi ebi a mwako school anamwetu kwan anabibi no mumre fie meto aba se na bi ebesa so ewini mumum na the violence eko na che say intention a wo de kwa akwetian anything to win the seat
but
to scare people or to scare
some opponents na can say ya na because Ablekuma North proud to Ablekuma there were same comments which me I think if I were to be in your position, you should document it, give it to Kodio, give it to City FM, give it to Accra FM, give it to Peace FM, give it to Joy FM, give it to Peace Council, give it to Wai and tell them that look, this is it. Because what I realized was that if we say, what power be an assembly only a day in Satre enti ye kwa Ablekuma no omkeka mema 7 ya de adidi atem eni ebeku nipa ne ebe say etic ball omoso no. Then you heard Kodio, you heard some media personalities, they are as if MPP for Tombe be din and obi kwato share omoso. So I don't know with these situations how you guys deal with it.
Nana, let me be honest with this Ablekuma North issue. First of all, yeah, to about 19 polling stations.
Yeah.
Only one had an incident. Incident in so a buy, you know. Me the blame Emma police. Me the blame Emma Electoral Commission. Yeah, kwa kotwaba. Mu polling agents. Yes, say ye mpegidi intino. Ma ubia Emma around. But the moment I was, oh, we're a former minister, oh, we're a former MP, baby, ancestor Ojinano, Wakwako Jina. Yes, what we are ending this won't to mean coho because we're former minister, we're former MP. That was what got the people angry. The single thing was for the police or the electoral commission to say, how Obi free hanko. But so one new bold and to me anka because of say ni mu say ye denti o mo say mo dey we know how to solve it. Boys no say there be. Obi free ho.
We will solve it in a bullseye way.
But what am I saying?
Yes, sir.
So if they had told them say Pieko anka we didn't have any incidents in Ablekuma North. What so a year catcher or say Pieko no so no. What so a pepper spray. Pepper spray is as powerful as a gun. The only difference is baku ekum, baku ehete. That is all. But no, the way I'll be the pepper spray a protected on. Obesu de etuo ebetumi a protected on.
Tell you on about them from protecting.
Exactly. Into the only thing that we're asking for is how are any the boys and how doesn't work alone. Into Ojina Hono or the security force so omokano. Na womwa buying what power. Omo yaka omesi abontene. Yesi momo emaho. Na mumpia musimumpia. And you see, when you don't get to the root cause of it, you just be explaining the incident without the merits of the issue. Yeah. Baby, I was a Siano. Sakogan may monitor elections. Ewo Akwitia. Me wa me limits. me to make twem akwa koduru na bisa say oh penny so far and there's scientific things to elections. As at 10 o'clock nipa hina abebeto aba. How is the enthusiasm like? Me to me go polling station by polling station and ask all this. Me free what. You are not expected to play a dual role as a polling agent there. And nothing our polling agent ewo. So these are some of the things yanko kon tokwa wakwetia. Yanko chere ne owo mema wakwetia. Na se intim fodwo ebie na no aka we a se owo mema so bi bruna omblemu mema na omo ama maternity no mani mblemu say politics a violence and as a kwetia a violent obi bruna on kai de okai because wo wa ho den no ejina obi foforo so
yeah
wo bompa say wo scar be man krofo a on be ball ho ban
yeah
enu nti na wo ka de wo ka no but the ball ho ban no so no obi ho den chen no nti ya broa e wano kasa ene yuka what to prevent you kokawasem
your campaign
exactly
convince the people
share campaign no mo your friend is saying ablekumanov yes so muntu makuna ni no no nye skana on fan hene yere on fan hene ma campaign message we ya de kwa he say MPP ye swati enti mo ayen na ye nya ba ko meka ho na ye numbers enoso we ye campaign message
jo mama nya ba ko ka ho obesisa
constitution ti mo monto emma no
eni pa nkofo esukura enkwala yi frere so onko tete
mo so na mo de ko
o tira de kwai no mo say
say ni be man ye be pia na mara ko bi aka ho enti akwetia ye ekwi ye de ekọ ene ye modembo within 6 months media budget I'm telling you with all honesty nana Bobie me how many enka na me ho foi Emma me hu say MPP eye nkrofo a sebe ense so no ben power nana for a country I say I bankrupt na hwe sika papa we etua in just 6 months mosomote was say we are not spending hwe sika we tua ama institutions
very huge
running
yeah
hwe say ene enkrofo ankasa enho ato mu to the extent say ono advert oye o social media na ne say brami shopo emu eto no 500 na me to no 300 o ade aye to no say me to no say yo
tie me no ka say embe aye Electroland Ghana omo sprinters
okay
Samsung brand
yeah
TCL Nasco any de keka ho
in the shop
yes omo ye promotion say LED TVs no about 799 Ghana cedis
ye nyina betu to be
refrigerators about 1200
share
can you imagine
washing machine about 1199 let's say 1200 me say
obi kra ya advert bi ya na o ka say he dollar no se so tiba for ma ye be so atie ne ma so
yeah
ye nyina be bi anka se be arrest dollar ye nyina be bi anka se de kiyama IGP nelso so the market demand supply and demand no e the dollar ne ye dey e ba for ene MPP for propaganda omo ye ne say uko banka wunya your friend is saying dollar into a black market si omuhu ne ye ne aba ne say ye mamo kwan e mamo nko fa dollar e wo bank enko your friend is saying mo safe havens na mo koye money laundering enu na wunya wo ko bank bia ene o se o me kra ne ma e wo China me here $2 million e de akwakọ ka minima company kura o kwakọ kra e won ho ani bibia no o state sesi ya pepepe ni aye transfer e de amawo won ko jira ho nko ka se me pay $500 $5 million. Na e page ama keke. Because the idea, I say your friend say adwembone be kurati mu otom. Their plan, they say, to just buy dollars from the bank, go abroad, go and dump it there, keke, to create shortage. I was saying the baby because and dollar cry in niha and I say, yeah, man, businessmen, anyone with dinner baby, I can say, me kwako cry near me here dollar, amen.
So, which is all facets, no man ready to sabotage the government. Sabotage. And no more. Say, bank be any dollar. And I said, there's this problem. What is so Omaka say? Ye call Ansah, ye nya dollar. Ye call your friend say Fidelity. No, but I think Guta too was complaining.
Guta cannot complain because ene o kako krawo ne man ne. Na si dollar bi a o hia bia no. The only difference ene say omo pese me drew banka me pay $5 million. Now do sika.
It's not easy for change you, Kwabena.
It is
their mentality of change, some way of doing things.
They are used to a way of doing things. Yes, there be.
Because you need even a period. Even if you need dollars, you need a period. Then within this period, and yes, I'll call you near the amount.
And now say good afoni bi so no. Meka say ahobrasi ma odoko so. Oh meka. Oh, the omo ye ne say omo ba Accra no omo nyema ebedru tema. Receipt or person or declare ni nyema ni nti no. Untumi undisclose bibia. Injo no hiensi kano se ne be ya okoto ade na say 10 cedis kra na wo aka say ye receipt no 8 cedis and 7 cedis se na ebe ya ade no price no me ba be clear ebe ba form omo akasa ne omo partners no e was a connection na omo ye inti enya de obetwe disclose ya ma o say me kwakoto enema e wa ha na dollar me kwa transfer dollar no eko aha na say ono ape ni we a obetumi amanuva ne nema. But the best way, every country, and they say, we are also interested in the thing that come to the country and how much you get it for. Into Oko Bank, near say, tre, say, be a Okwako Kraniema, the Okwako Kran, this is the total cost and idea. And Muntina, Mihia Saisika way, and the Aquakoya, yeah, the Bemau. But because of some business tricks and idea, you can't disclose everything. Yeah. So if there's a complaint, that is where it will come. But you see, Guta must also understand, say, your uncrophobia or omunye business nibi. Nidi ene say, opese osesa dollar no, ekugu krobi sogeke. That is only interest.
You remind me of 2015. This kind of incident. Okay, Kesman, no issue. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What you say?
This is a playback.
Exactly.
This is a playback.
And you will come into the Guta for NTS here. Not honestly, no. Omombra out. Emeka so say na ye here. Na ye mua omona. Omonclear omoniama.
But honorable, would follow. So honorable Kugan about media a free akwetia dia basis that yes, you guys have a message. Baby ambe rebi and more track record. Who follow a media a friends review. Your thoughts, quick one. Then we come to the insecurity aspects.
Bro. Let me say. Bet you what you for. Actually, I will need panelists in you.
Joso.
Me whom in your chapa.
Even you are
oh, any breast pocket. Say flowers, who say Daniel. I'm getting to the man for baby.
I'm picking.
Ebeso bi aso. Some photocopy the empe back on camera.
So some ya
honor the
and then I see what
would be say me call Uncle Ketikio. Piano say, hey, Kwabena. And then you want to sue. I was uncle, almost make him away, but be a
and you know what? Because photocopy one di Accra.
Na me say omo se me yire me ho omo bi aka wo tete
Ese yire ya wo.
David.
Anti question na be sa no. Any tie ni we na wa mo na say na dey na ekoso.
Omo se me yire me ho kakra bi
Okay. Michia Minia Akogan, a very dedicated person. Wasum NDC Nisa. Once in a while, no, they're pistol abetum. Very intelligent.
Yeah.
Very.
The write-ups are very
good. Very deep and intelligent. I feel you near a bony dean. Momuso Anama, sorry.
Yeah,
Kobe Ballon. A very dedicated guy.
He's
always the
Kobe Ballon Tina me pese me be joining NDC executives be Juma. Yeah. He's the reason why I want to.
Musum president Onyobia.
If you go to the constituencies,
Yeah.
Now the contribution, everybody will be bought Kobe Ballon. I mean, the guy is such a hard-working guy. When you say Mawakwaba, na budget na no. You are to forcing every ready, you know. There were two. There's one thing that I want to say. The first thing they say, you better nyamiase. Say in your MPP for EPA.
Oh, why?
Oh, me nyamiase. PMPA, you know. And reduce the noise.
Anyway,
that is characters of budget presentation because a sempa and some no kind, and we needed tranquility. To be able to listen. I mean, I listened to the budget with goosebumps. I mean, I was seeing Gumi. I was asking myself, into my way, what happened to it in the last 8 years? All these things could have been done. I mean, the sad part of MPP, in the 8 years, you know. Hey, what has happened with us in 6 months? People keep asking me, honorable, Nasikana Musimutia, school feeding, capitation, assembly members, Sikane wohe, and I'm so. Remember, say 97 million akofem. Kwa National Cathedral, we see. Sika most in Ghana city so. Imagine 97 million Fabra Ghana cities. It can do a lot of the things at force and it can want some more.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Pualugu factory, Sika Kokwa.
$12 million, right?
Skytrain, Sika Kokwa. National service, Sika Kokwa. And it was not because we didn't have the resources, but some of the resources were there. And budget way is not an academic budget, a practical budget. And maybe, you know, say finance ministers eba parliament ebe kenkan nyoma yete ye nyina yetie bi na no ato force by o kan or say GDP growth projected 4.0. I mean first quarter 5.3, second quarter 5.6. Non-oil sector because most of Tayana the oil no and hwa ho. In fact, at this time the non-oil the real GDP real sectors grow than the oil sector. Headline inflation from 23% above from lending rate okobo besia sika e was a bank no nsi ho odi besi ho no atiabo from 32% to 27%.
But I think they were complaining Guta and other groups and our business community, they were talking about import duties or whatever. I don't know.
I'm coming there. I mean, who will complain about import? Because import duty is also a function
and I
of
think
dollar.
Interest rate too.
You see, interest rate has come down.
Oh, okay.
Lending rate has come down. Treasury bills rate above from 91 days, 182 days, 365 days. No, above from. In fact, your debt to GDP has reduced from over 60% to now 48.3%.
I see.
Yes. Nominal debt has reduced by over 130 billion just by the appreciation of the cedi. And for every indicator that you mention, a better in the last 6 months. In fact, some of them have not happened in 20 years. They've been see that. For a lot of them, 20-year period near ace and they've been see that. But who be who say? Ya bobo nyoma we so ha. Timamufo na tifie no. how does it affect them?
I didn't ring with me three more. I don't know.
And unti Ansah na ato forcing ebe budget no. Okomakola. He asked them what they think government should do. Almost price stabilization. All of us minu nyina ya ete Ghana fo eti me nyina. Obiara nim say NDC eba ya ye bia no say we will reduce the rate of increase in prices. Ekwan na no ye bete so. Menu nyina nje ni say enyoma no ebeba fam.
Never.
Because you see, oh, aban ben na beba be Ghana aduru nya ade a nyoma no beba fam. Eso na ebe enkosoro kese. But ya ma nyoma no so ate. Enunti say you can GDP, you can interest rate, you can lending rate, you can debt to GDP, you can all the indicators now on Tiasia. Yeah, they no so a budget say on Tiasia kura no. You so lonka of rice, or lonka de so be any.
Yes, of course.
Nti e bo lonka so a oko market o lonka no ne bo no ate aba fam.
It's true.
A ton of iron rods and 9,000 and now just a little over 7,000.
Yeah.
Sugar ate aba fam.
30 man for say a maize about 570.
Very good. And thankfully Auto Forcing had all this data. Enti enye economics a obi asa atade fufuo na obe kotu bible a kire wo. Economics any finance a nipa obekin kan ye no wa wote ho no wa hu se wo kɔ fuel pumper fuel no fango no eso ate enti you relate to it. Wa o fa car no wa hu se ka sika no eso ate enti you relate to it. Dwadini no come marketer baby okra free na so ate o ba so wote so se ne wo kenkan bi kire ye no.
Yeah.
Enti generally yanya a home effect. Dollar na 17 cedis. Ene dollar no 10 point something. Most duty to no port no. It will be denominated in dollar because it's based on the value. At the end of what on nebo and the calculated duty.
Okay.
Mama no nya calculation. Assuming say we import to car ba.
Yeah.
Na car no turn ho $5,000. Ena o shipo car na ba. O shipo aba no ene $2,000. Say $7,000. Every dollar no 17 cedis no. $7,000
Ebeko
times 17.
Ebeko bi pa.
Value no so na dey calculate we amount. Duty amount.
Yeah.
Ene 7,000 no o dey multiply 10. Enti value no emma from. Duty no emma from.
Aba.
Enti the duty has come down. Enti we any nyoma Auto Forcing be catch dey and say ufu na aba from na ho asema na meka.
Yeah.
Aduane na aba from na ho asema na meka.
Yeah.
Enyoma ne bo aba from na ho asema na meka. Building materials aba from na ho asema on can he has not said anything different. Enti this is the time one all the economic indicators are related to the real issues are ewo ho. And wachi afi wachira ye in the last 6 months 7 months how much expenditure people didn't think say betimi aye na yaye. Look, capitation grant arrears from 2023 within 7 months ya kala ni nyina be sinne. Enra Minister for Education I release statement what's in aye kwotwero no ye nya ntwero ye no otua because when you come to practicals and some of the main paper practicals sika no otua amomo and some of practicals no we fi say last year no why ko for
yeah
sit down
very tough
very terrible.
Yeah. Too bad.
And all these expenditures have been done and he's laid them in the budget statement. Baby, expenditure why? Look, $700 million have been paid out of car yede. Eurobond na enunti yede car projects are bilateral donor support no. Yes, stop projects ni nyina no. Ye call default no. Within 7 months, you $700 million dollars.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Na Kwabena ne ha me pa ne ha me a me bo ato force about so ne say onim say MPP aye irreparable damage to the infrastructure of this country. If you say they awarded projects no do eye mako do 14 projects, and they are captured under on page 68 of the budget statement. Oma awarded projects road projects mako 14 with no dedicated funding. And Kaswa to Winneba Road.
Okay, all right, you finish it.
Kaswa to Winneba Road.
Yeah.
Rehabilitation of Ofanko to Nsawam Road. Dual Carriageway. Dualization of Takrade Agona Junction Road. Swami Interchange local routes. Construction of National Route N18 Wa to Han Road. Tumu to Chichiliga Navrongo, including construction of 36-meter span reinforced concrete bridge over Kanyibe River. Construction of Navrongo, Chichuluga, Sandema Road, Tepa, Maban Gosu Road, Hohoi Jasikan Road, Nkwanta Oti Damongu Road, Hohoi Have to Hohoi Road, dualization of Adenta Dodua Road, construction of Jenejene to Sampa Road. These routes were awarded with no dedicated funding.
How?
Na omwadwen wo ho ne say
break no twi ha.
Ne tie ne say sika bia ni ho a omode ye. Ne ma sika ni ho omode ye ne say. Enam say omudi sika ni nyina na bosia ya gye a omuntimi ntua ye fe no debt default no nti. Babia amano ne ye koji sika no. It's supposed to be $3 billion. And ye yes anyoma we. And official creditor countries no. I say because ye default sika ntimi 20 sika no mabium. And all these projects were abandoned.
Menya we na afa nyo say mo repackaging na mo ye de yo ya.
Onim ne oka. Say na no so no wantena ho bintu onim ne kan e. So wantena chamber ho. Enu nti sa kwan we nyina $3 billion. Na onim. Enam say ya start tuan kakra no. Ministry of Finance minister no aban any official creditor countries no. Akoye meeting. So instead of the $3 billion betu am no almost say afibia on 250 million.
I see.
Under this, it will take us 12 years to finish this road projects. 12 years. And we have just let 3 billion go. And I beg 250 million every year. So these roads have also been captured under the Big Push project because Enti aban ato forcing any ministry you know what the OCC catch on say they should bring a priority list. Enye we nko o.
Ebi wo.
There are a lot of them.
But we
a priority list. We a priority because we know baby aduru no. E say emfa na aduru be 70% a start commencement ni nyoma. Na ya se ya yi we akomo omo. It is omo ba ye no. Omo so omo aye 10,000 kilometers of roads. If you say Kufuado, the question, the Bisana said, "Ever here," or say we should open our eyes. Ye be ye ninsua, ye
nothing could be.
Now we are by some people are buying 673 kilometers in 8 years.
In 8 years.
In 8 years. Enti nyame ya adomo a sa nyoma President Mama dia baya or say 166 constituencies every year obi abenya 10 kilometers. Nyame ya adom in the next 3 years obehu say we will build over 5,000 kilometers of road and ebeye evenly distribute constituency be abenya 10 kilometers. At least you have seen say wanya kakra apart from these big projects big push no no enti the mrana ba parliament
yes
ho adwuma
besi ababa enkomo bi wo say enye yenua Mensa Thompson deputy director edema Securities and Exchange Commission.
Yeah.
Say menen was just 5 minutes in Komobi.
Okay, all right, sure.
But come bad bebusa so in all this. Yeah, the insecurity on the street. The carnage on the street, guns, But I'll come back to you. So I have in my hand a document from this, a public notice document, investment scam alert, rise of fraudulent investment schemes in Ghana. Okay, so may pick the first paragraph, quick one. The Securities and Exchange Commission is the statutory body set up by the Securities Industry Act 2016, Act 929, as amended by the Securities Industry Amendment Act 2021, Act 1062, with the object of regulating and promoting the growth and development of an efficient, fair, and transparent securities market in which investors and the integrity of the market are protected. So it goes on and on. And I think they have some news for us. The Deputy Director is here, Mr. Ansah Thompson, for Deputy Director for Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. I will say, Chairman, Akwaba.
Kwabena me Joseph.
Boko there.
Nyame adom ode ache.
Good. But we have document this morning.
Yeah.
I say we know it's too technical. So sometimes you see jamwa na mo chire mo adem so that we don't put out any misinformation out there. What is the issue?
Welcome na me dash ma me cheche for. Securities and Exchange Commission you media ye dey ni say ye na ebo wo mo a timamufo ho ban efa o musika sem toto ye ho ade efa ni investment to the sika ko she investment bibia mu a yen na ye hwe ye na regulate companies no fund management companies no ye na regulate the stock exchange, that's the stock market. Ye na regulate the fixed income market, that is bonds. We issue bond treasury bills ni we ni nyina ya na ye regulate. Na you do me ni say ye protect investors no timamufo am do musika ko hye sa investment instrument we mu ye license
I been say my example.
So say okoto treasury bill. Yes, so treasury bill a fixed income security. And no ebia say a buying a issue a buying instrument your primary dealers omo omokoto instrument ni fra buy ho no makoto ama the secondary market.
Okay.
Omo any etimamufo no omokoto into before be ye no say we issue prospectus na ye hwehwe on kratam hu say nipa na etimamufo do omusika e question say obetu omunsi hu no ya mpa say nipa kro no obetimi etu ade no hu si hu na o kan say obode be mo no ti be hwehwe on kratam nyina na ya make sure uye bibie
you say first men's gold e fall under more.
So men's gold generally fall under yen. Folly and it's just say now your gap will be in the law and no more exploited. Because for the financial sector is regulated by the Bank of Ghana, the Securities and Exchange Commission, the National Insurance Commission, and then NPRA. And they regulated the financial sector. Bank of Ghana regulated money market activities, just a lending and borrowing, sika. Securities and Exchange Commission, yeah, securities, instruments, bonds, fixed income, stock, what have you. What you say? They now all yen say or initially no say udo sikama not wabeto gold na wa invest gold now until he was taking money from people. That is a deposit taking activity. I know a Bank of Ghana juma. But a third party company say brew marketing. What you say? Na okoto gold no brew marketing now they are men's gold normal trading amount. That trading aspect no a investment activity a utia interest man kofo eno ne e yen into the no way say Bank of Ghana for kono ho a o say Bank of Ghana regulate me o say medjuman enfoli under mo enfoli under sec for also call say enfoli under Bank of Ghana.
I see.
So that's what he was doing. He was just dilly-dallying until say eventually he was closed.
Anyway.
But basically that's how the market is now. Nancy no be because wa ehun akohia say you bought mamfo no koko because kofo be the online platforms be apeba e man kofo nti de bia nya complaints.
I see.
Nkofo enano obi de $750 online platform say we invest here within 1 week ubenya nsi be at 20% and now ubenya say just on be double say kanama
na honorable to side when for the sugidi.
The greed is too much.
Kwabena, it will shock you the number of complaints we receive on a daily basis.
No, side when for the sugidi.
Kwabena, I can show you some of the complaints. You'll be shocked. People are investing online platforms. online platforms. Facebook, yes.
Many honorable as we see a chatting or seeming for
Baby,
how
done a lot to us.
So many. Kwabena, but Kwabena, near Ama say, Ama near Brea, Yatiesi Mountain, so they say. You say, Frosters, no, or ma clone the faces and voices of public officials. One time, me who video bako, Ibrahim Mahama, Ibrahim Mahama, the interview be our yeah. Oh no, the AI, a generate voice, or can say, or encouraging Kofoso Omunko invest in a particular platform. And you know, and video na. What do you say? Ibrahim Mahama, promote there. Not just say a depa. And people are putting money into this. Your free baby good AI. People were putting money into it. Second one, you do man penny John Mahama, the image and then the voice. Oh, they are generating. Last one, you last week, a honorable Haruna Idrisu.
Hey,
the voice.
So that one.
And now obiti any the interview. Omofa nipa the interview. Awaye no dada. No ma clone voice no. Na omode promoting investment activities. No to people engage in these activities thinking say once Ibrahim Mahama na Omanpenyi John Mahama na say Owura Haruna Idrisu I endorse nkwa there and they are the part and this thing and they are putting money into these things and the complaints are coming platform na and these are very 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 serious issues na kwamna I will say your bot to mamufo koko. Last week, you say in Kofonum be echo. It's almost targeting rural communities, no, or more call northern region. Echo organizing investment forum. Or more encouraging Kofo. So yes, suma. Your officers nibi omune Iyoko officials echo ho. And Sunday ya Emma Nyamiadom yechi nipa 4 echi omune move 3 Rwanda for and a Ghana ni baako omudi say adwuma no
complice
and most of these platforms. So what we are seeing is say a big do one and free her a pin so Kwabena, some of them no you could see say the telcos are a bit complicit because some of them provide a merchant number, mobile money merchant number. Or more conventional now so by investment now. No matter merchant number, mobile money registered. I'm out this so. So and so in the coming week we'll be meeting with the Chamber of Telecommunication to look at how we are going to clamp down on these activities. Again, we're also looking at how we're going to be meeting with the Cyber Security Authority, the Ghana Police Service and Yoko. And in the coming days we are going to be very 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 strict on these things. Nipa boni for mo share sa no ma we achi say they should be careful. We are coming after them very strongly. Na ya bogana for so koko say before ube engage in any investment activity enya online kwa even say a financial company kra na say wa ba ho na say for sika beto ho mema unsi hu me say ya bra oko SEC ya website anase oko ye toll free number no so ye toll free number so e wo ho obetimi afre no obisa say company ABC de aba me ho say because me investment say me nya sin say sa company for no mama ne license say only djuma say ya mani pa kon license ya be ka kire we mani pa kon license so ya be ka kire no otimi aye careful nti e be straight mamufo nipa boni for doors wo krumpa nti musika kakra na monya no mo ho ban obia ka say online for sika be so bibi mu no be si ho amawa menye o dada oju sika kodi oju sika ni we a unhu ni bio. We are doing whatever we can to trace these people, but who be here say we must no so I aware no my ye you can reach out to the SEC, go to our website, write to us, ask about the company, and call us, ask about the company, and only when we tell you say that company we your license no your man up to me so ultimately jinko fusika investment in kwa na do sika be show.
All right, thank you. But Obia send me a message. I say, Obia send me a message. But see, even it's happening in UK. And UK authorities have issued a warning to the public. They even use Kinchas for such promotions with the same AI generation. Kwabena says, boss, please, some of the online shops and marketing platforms too are involved. They are doing it. All right, so Mame Jamfua says the UK one is called cryptocurrency. No. It's not true, right?
No. Cryptocurrency is a legitimate activity. It's just that in different forms. And Samuel Aminoka say, you developing guidelines on virtual assets together with the Bank of Ghana that is going to look at that. Crypto is not fraud, but it has its own issues as well. That's why we are developing the guidelines. But we here and conform mobile platform so say for our sake maye you be man who say who this can go to now be money ho.
I see.
And they are taking a lot of money from the people. We need to tell the people to be very, very careful.
Okay. Samuel, in your says, Commander, watching you live from New York, I have it all over on my Facebook, Zaneto, Kujetu, Aruna. I engaged even some of them, and it ends up that they are Nigerians. And some Ghanaians too are collaborating with them. Okay, all right. So I think it's a serious issue, man, for a one problem. And yes, you have a buamo. Na ya media partners, ya munya ma ye bibia de no mabere ye bibi. Na yɛnhwɛ na yɛnyɛ mu media partners no na adeɛ no hyehyɛ waso a wati sɛdeɛ asɛm meka deɛ na wahwɛ
na me pɛsɛ me bisa question
wayɛ da adwene sɛ ɔnte wayɛ da adwene sɛ ɔnte wayɛ da adwene sɛsɛsɛi no me nua no ɛyɛ no adwene sɛ police ni ka no ho ɔbɔn sɛ fie ama awo abu no sɛ titim nkasa yɛfrɛ yɛnua bi o police mu yɛfrɛ no hyew dabo ɔwɔ adwuma mu a ɔnimegye papapapapapapa hyew dabo ɔyɛ adeɛ ɔhwɛ odi sɛ yɛada ɔbɛgye
bibisa unse woka say once people want to invest in idea they should reach out. How quick is your response?
We have a toll-free number 24/7.
Okay.
Just call or you can send an email.
Okay.
If and I'll call your website so your complaint section so
okay.
Just reach out in less than 24 hours. Call the crowd here. I just say and check you be operationalize 24-hour call service no for your call center no.
Exactly.
But I think that during working hours there, once you call us, call there quickly. You better check them out to see when we say company we either say I'm on a license and no okuta license and we need license. Before I wait me, I
24 hours so mraho.
Yeah.
I'm on district offices.
Debbie.
That is where the issue.
We don't have regional offices. Yes, we
yeah. Also so yes. Say bibi o say
and until na your call until we say your smile call from moko wa no moko chase Rwandancy. Yeah, so but we use the surveillance system.
Na Bobie say mon form media partners na de no confirm
na
mutie.
We dey nya bone kwa so.
Na mo dey 24 hours no ata so na nya
bone kwa so.
Nya adwuma almost be dedicate you towards that.
Me say by 9 na my service me photocopy awie.
Position about at the time about suit be a woman me and I'm
say Crawford come on sir obani na say me qualification ko sra me hwe nkola suit ya na me kwa ko pedi
almost say ja
me kwa stand up na me hwe nkola suit na me ye me ko pebi na me dream ka ko djom ko to me ko to aso yaso Friday na go ball ho na me ya sa
Kwabena we show club business ka papa.
All right, thank you so much. Live on Accra 100.5 Citizens Show. I'll come back. Make out say Solomon Uswaba Ansah. I'll come back. Na Ababa be Ejuma kakra. Mpacho yemo we free on remembrances here.
My brothers and sisters, the problems we face are real, but so are the solutions. We can rebuild our economy, we can create jobs, we can restore faith in governance, but we must commit to the hard work of change. You were not appointed to occupy space. You were appointed to solve problems. Let me remind you of the social contract we have entered into. The Ghanaian people expect us to deliver, and we must not with excuses, but with results. I've said before and I repeat now, this is the legacy term of my presidency. I intend to make it count. I intend for it to matter. And I expect that every member of this administration will do the same. We must work with a sense of urgency, and President Jonathan spoke about the 4-year term. Our young people are tired of waiting interminably. Our farmers, our workers, our entrepreneurs, especially our women and youth, want to
ahoɔden immune system wɔ Nyankopɔn ɛde awura nipadua no mu sɛ moyɛ ho ban no ɛnna sɛ wonom imbusaba mixture epagya immune system na bribia yɛ yare ntimiw sɛsɛ deɛ amanfoɔ dodoɔ no a na di imbusaba mixture do ne ho adanse sɛ ɛnyarewa ahorow a nipa ɛnyina etimi ba ne so ɛne nyarewa kɛseɛ nkae a wote ne din ɛne ho ka na ɔyɛ mu ahyew nyina no ɛbɔ yɛ ho ban afiri ho ɛnna wɔn mpo a ɔmo wɔ nyarewa ne dada Omunum Dr. Enro no enum imbusaba mesa no a emomo ahoɔden pintin ya omuntim po sɛ yare ɛhyɛ omo ho imbusaba mesa ɛwɔ kansi ɛne ɔman mu babia yɛtɔ enro ɛtufo mfrɛ 0246 208496 FDA ahyehyɛ sɛ adwadie nkrato yi magye ato mu sɛ yɛ
Yasinsa sinabo yasaba afize obiara betuma ato asase insasa ne body da fom anu na Benji Estate and Investment Limited Okofaba was a Bragana for Nara Insasa Langat Sahin for Sembiranyu Atoya within 2 weeks Naya Young Pepes near Zama Sasa Papa Gugu baby today Metropoli Apo City
Central University near B5 of the Flower Road
Shy Hills
Afienya To Estate
and Nambiambia Bebre in Sunan Kania are available. Yes, Assassin Susi oil litigation free and not secure. Aton Sassina not 2 weeks Yaya Krata near Zamo.
Aha miato vao Mr. Kokwe Nela Nibanyo Dinafle Yikanya Gade Kamalongo Langade Nyade Kamalongoa Kejagbana Dota de Benji Estate and Investment Limited Afimanya Anyibanyo Kata Fedume
but Muslim Kanwe not Jersey not one main office our Tama Community 25 opposite DPS International School Junction off Aplau Road fresh
0555 229 909 and 0248 780887
Benji Estate and Investment Limited and Sassi for
What's better than your bestie? A bestie who brings the hottest blockbusters to movie nights, keeps the kids smiling with the funniest cartoons, and never misses a goal. That's GoTV Stream. Your soapies sorted. Your football live. Plus cartoons, movies, and more. No extra costs. Just internet and an active GoTV subscription. Your shows, your vibes, your anytime, anywhere bestie. GoTV Stream. Download it today.
Hey, say the Mako who Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic no. Me who credit me. Say enunti no manya award wa. Eya word bestie. Obian transe Emma Dumpem ya de. Kase anase mo boya de enkan to dem bio.
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Esa nyarwan te se. Ni ekuro etu no. Ni enkan ewo nanum. Oba na be mo pa wo. Ene enyarwan kaye.
Na nsia ma me kase ene spinal cord ho ekaye no. Greenfield ada romenti ene wasa so de gina na so epiem.
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Ewo ultramodern laboratory and a diagnostic machine sa. Ehhehye di pedua ni mu ankasa. Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Ewo Nungwa Dogon Estate Junction last stop. Fra 0243 983 906 and 0261 651 898.
Greenfield.
God is our healer.
Greenfield.
Your last stop.
I believe.
Ah, Ma, have you received the delivery?
See on the rider's bay. Send in the Momo.
Okay, *177.
Paco. Don't you use a smartphone? Use the Momo app, ne?
Huh? Aba app.
Hey, I want to say millennium, say millennial. Inyim. Oh, millennium for ya nyaze. Switch to the app. Oh, you're smart. And oh, you're secure.
Enter a world of possibilities with the Momo app. Pay your favorite merchant, pay utility bills, and borrow from our wide range of lending services. Move to the app side today. MTN.
Give us P capsules. A memory. Manum biya benemua. Kani mitutu ya na minkuma bwa sese die. Betu esa kum menia G. Give us P capsules. Give it to me, baby. Give us core capsules ozwe.
Emane meme nyina akoko yade. Sisi yade amamanya yemtimotete womono. Yedrono no. Manum bi amama de me ho.
Give us core capsules.
I give it to you, baby. You give it to me.
Oh yeah.
Hey. Give us no. Amen. Papa. Give us P capsules.
And men are waiting for you to watch the Cronkwan effort.
Give us core capsules.
A pain for a batter, one more menu for one and Quadawin if you do me nunca. I will draw to beer motophone. Give us Herbal Center, Teshi Mobile, and a Teshi Adriami. Phone numbers 0543 222 470 and 050 68
FD Ashusha Sa Ejedi Nkrato Imu Adia to Muse Hello, Ghana for Bills are canning Hubiamo. Bills set 2025 year. And it does so homo bia what you walk only ejumaye. Ain't if I when it's bills. Nabeji loan now, bet media wow ejuma. Way alone don't come me. We yashio. You hear Ghana card. Na won saka usika. Nasa we obia we wow ejuma upesa utremu. Anasa we ejume nia. What you busumi aketria. And your bill set bray. Nabeji loan na. Won't fabi BS. Collateral and asset deposit. We hear mubia. Ain't ya feet ye? Bills se will be a winnie to maybe I. Ubet to me a begin loan don't come in ubi. Nasa what's nephew and away, yes, he can be dear. Hey, wow! Ain't it for bills to say, see ya? It was 0596 920 833 and 0302 200 390. Now, what's to me a chiao bills? Name HSA Accra. Bank of Ghana and Sasha Bills microcredit in Shishayase. Bills, financing your needs.
Ewra, me pacho bra na me hwa de wo bagi.
Bra, aden, enen so biem.
Hey, time heba me hye ya me kan se yi ba akun, ani wo yi me ensen.
Bra, sanya time heba me hya, esia gyimi ni me fie fo enya de abako ebeso yen.
We de udi se ofa ni nyina.
Time heba me hya, me kase me di one dance ya heaven ena de me kwa akopie. Enti se malaria, we draw ne time heba mixture.
Enya enunku o, de nanum ato a wontimi anidie no. Time heba mixture duo no ena ye ma wo. Oba a wafa afuro de wo ma akwada no fo. Eni akwada woni mfie dumienu entimi num aduro yi bi. Se obeto aduro yi bi anoma, hwe se wakọ hospital anase lab ame yehu se wo atridie malaria yi bi ansa. Se upetam heba misha enuri dudu atu a, fo ani kire KNG Herbal Center ewo Emrom Abidjan House. Ana ba akoso wo atonsu Monaco Junction.
Eno echi obenya bi atowo over the counter medicine sellers. Eni herbal shop dodo na emu.
Fre 0244 417669.
Kayo, set time no TIME. Time herbal mixture. Afi malaria fever bia dani ziba ewo munu be tuako.
FDA aji ejodi enkratu yi atum.
Junior Mengro, my brother, no one in Adia or Joe Bagrosa. Now, dear, when you mean the Tamwa, or what personality natural health care so I hear. I don't know any years say you. Healthcare, I won't 70 or 10 so Cassie more boo who prostrate I can say. I'm on your drone some woman who say yes, stroke. Diabetes, hepatitis B, pressure, 60 yadia, a future chroma money who, and no more yard the whole was. Oh, won't feed you pa.
Afe oba opesa o hips anasa wo to eya akese ye ho adwuma. Se stretch marks ajo wedie no aboso a ye yifri ho. Berima obema sua a opesa ye pagyamu no. Bra, best care ewo Enkran, La Paz, Nyameche Junction, Crown Prince School no achiwa. Kumasi Bantima, G Runabout, ye o Medlab achiwo. Baby ani edan se human rural bank wo mu no a. Se hwiyo so empomam ye ne Church of Pentecost ene di hwe animu. Takwa Roman Stores, Yeni Zenith Bank, Edin Shenimu, Sunyane, Yawa Rex, Yeni Total Filling Station, no, and Edin Shenimu, and Takra, de Anaje, Yeben, Queens of Peace Academy, Yeni Koi Filling Station, Edin Shenimu, Frepeske, Ewo 055 773 8555.
Peske, quality hair.
All right, so that's it live in Accra 100.5 Citizen Show. We are back here. Oyenia Solomon Usu has say so Akwaba.
Ya grondo.
Boko dia mama say ma honorable Akogana Akwaba. Na Yenia Suleiman. But minim na ye di who follow yankoma ye di na ye di the economic gains of this government. And insecurity issues a bit boom. Because that my question is look, after all this, but mind you, you remember we discussed Attorney General, you know, the baby, and two if you open here, right? No more. You know, for discussing about, but so the insecurity on the street, the insecurity on the street. Now, some videos, maybe I ask myself, say, police for baby to say Sudafo. Nem ranted to me a blocking road, and the tire blocking road, and the police say, yeah, the abasa ha opatra. So if there is so much insecurity on the street, how do you tell me say I should enjoy the economic gains? Make I enjoy in a way where?
Say economy security count. It's a security that break it down. That means that there is no economic gains. So I say maybe if you say national security, police in the army, no, or more professional job. You know the other musro.
I don't know.
Political party be anywhere. Ever catch any members say police in the back or salary say me ma unchim. I want also who na nisu na pe what time. Edi no kushim. You know so on the way. So to say. It's I say. O man be a bit tumpo. Ejina security so. I say na political party so kai 2000. We don't merely they say free people anyway. So time I started na SMA no. This administration man here on Benyasa line of you know. And no better we kun we kun to both economy now what they fancy no. Na attention na dey a shift from the main economy na ye ka ewu ho asem. The answer na unko deal with the wo ho asem na krono a eswala administration no. Nko for boy and no ayira. Was a prosecutions in Irano, na day. Ayra. Inti Ghana for no. Ghana need the own better so better say no be woo. Africa can economy just jawa economy na semono na ni pay.
Exactly.
And the one more you don't want to defense national security IGP interior ni. Ya for man go to say a life o. Another be issue statement to let the people work. Oh, say Bauka dia no fe agosi Kumasi yesu ekunwe ni ayewe masa obi obeka just ni nia chief tense bi obo politicians no hwehase office opposition wa work out from parliament more than the number of MPs e wo ho no office ya deketwa say January almost so mu na ma ta ma work out na do say total number
national revelation na honorable Akogandi Amaya that if they had wanted even to sabotage your economy say $1 they could go baby to create shortage in the system. Never then want to be man crofo to someone destabilize.
Na wo no refi hwe ye wie election no Osman Buga press conference bi ya de kroma ye Germany o mako free but now he should have been picked.
Sa omo
Buga chairman
vice
all the betie mu ka say
me ka say
all the troops omo nkofo wo ba bia starting for mutuo MP
yo
but the journalist
yo Ogo my brother.
And yes, also defense minister Abeka say, ya transfer ammunitions. Akon national security yen to be accounted for. Tell one was and obi asore no obotu. Meanwhile, you can go review intelligence led. Yeah, potem bia. Wunya the right people be who be a true one. And then go for the cast number. A true one go a post for the Aquaswa 235 to 255 dollars.
My brother.
And your brother no. Now go for a boat by heart. Energy a very important say abai or her side and yes me say almost no face na no be trend ya botu go for buy na so dwani o man so mo na shechiri o mo na yes adi we be boy na shechiri I'm telling you to deal with them and yes our economic gains no amo ma wunya wa hotoda on better tamusa na kudi ma me foni tirim ɛma nso na dɔɔso okuruma wɔn mmaa ɛpɛ etutu asɛm
na wɔn sɛ asantire gyimpa na wɔn kum nkurɔfoɔ
na afi sɛ deɛ ntia
you check
they want to mobilize the base ɛba saa na saa mahama na aba bio no afei koraa deɛ ɔsɛ ɔbɛkum afiri hɔ na afei na nkɔfoɔ mobilize na ɔmo nya base no solid just to prosecute the agenda eti ɔsɔ mo dida o party in government man ani na hɔ mo ayɛ ma position mo kɔlɔ bi party hemfo ne asɔfo ya nkasa mo nkɔtena officer mo nkyili o tom mo nya adwuma
yasɛm
na position no so nya professional because as o musuro mo ye kure so be ya ne so
ekure you so
ekure we asem to so na to form na dwa ba by 10 minutes obi ehun be nam obi be di boni by 10 minutes obi ehun
ekure so
ekure de
and so ase you onu ase na ni so biri
na ekure we na be say u Ethiopia ha de di kokonsa pa u Ethiopia e ya se be di kokonsa pa Ethiopia e fi so Ghana Ethiopia a police state obi a be hunu bia kokonsa ni
sa
ni obi a go share wase bo hoda obi ya spy kwa daddy lumba we di how many minutes na the whole Ghana tie
obi ate
anya kokonsa ya bi de bia ye hwie ansam edinya dia wasem na wo ye no ebetimi ayesia ya agire pass ye friends intelligence led operations a enkofo betimi afom ho adi ayaya ne samo ma set agenda tibedi efutu kakra me de be ma ban ni se omoma omani na ho mamo nye se we fa no mo bia so hide behind say chieftaincy omboa enye chieftaincy enkofo de ye set political agenda na sa agenda udi agone agenia na tene bibia afi de wuntumi nso ano enkofo ni nyi o wo mo aye omunim so mo wie sika prosecution ba no office o mo to no o mo da tell omo plan as how best I be funtum system num amana ye struggle na afie ni afiri so that is what they are planning.
I know per se everybody was talking about Boko, talking about insecurity, and nobody has time to talk about your economic gains.
Omo build up a momentum and a build up one killing fast. I'm telling you so bad discusses that problem no na no yi bibia no na kwa ye economy wo free so inflation at 23.8%. Minister of Finance could do parliament I was say and swati about 13.7. Obviously obeden one is amemo no aye discussion e wini no yaba be ka kire say na na the rating aye junk JUNK junk
a pro
tete Kenoforiata ne Mahmoud Baumia ne Adesene Oma Bonko. Na to akwa gina parliament aka se ene de faith was about B-. No on work out. Yanyini what they fallen from 2000 ever. Na party in power. A year budget we are na kuna do aprekumaba shadow budget. Now guys are there.
Yes.
Na almost do omo dia beto.
You debate on it.
Yeah, budget, no, nobody about your petition called diplomatic corps. No, about civil society, Adaya, Yakobu, Obi, or Ablikumanov. Hey, this sort of people, where did they come from? Look, MPP, Nancy, I am from the National Delegates Conference, yeah. Oma observe even 30 seconds, 30 seconds silence for your friends at NS Kumi.
Oh no, but I think they showed some videos that
day. Wamu koji wamani yesu edi ngunimo and skumida from the boy yesu edi ngunimo.
No, but omo share videos.
Why videos? And skumi nobody observe any silence for him. And so and now amuso mu boycott eyi. Me dem hu tuntum kro palo na fi se omo odwire ne skumi. Say omo ye se budget aba. These are the people you are dealing with. And the dear Etrimu, I've been fear about Mutribi. What is the people who are now the Quaco the chieftains? Oh, boy. Security for a moment now. Na say no more penal. Esa so mo se be adru Bibiasa and it aswasa. Budget here by yom dear junk. Me makasa buying. I was a Ghana for near setting new standards for your Muhammad Abang. And this a day a kufuado abai a year second. Yes, sir. Growth no cry better. Because maybe if it's interest will be real, it's about from pa. Then my businesses in the day. expand.
But send honorable cash abafo.
No, 27% is still high. It's still very high. 32. And Amaka said
32. And about 27.
Yeah. And for and MPP, Amemuno, Nana Kufado, and Yastic. Because I heard the West African average. Togo, Nico d'Ivoire, they are doing under 5%.
I see.
Oko English West Africa crowd, yeah. Omone, no me, Sapa. But Sierra Leone, 23%. Nigeria, 17%. To be fair, say, yeah, no, and it was a tibafo. And Tinisa will more derail. All my focus on your day. A free ho. Now we focus. Na mo chechiro man na ebe krabe. Sa nyoma we bia no mde ombeye. Yen ko hyase yen create confusions. Obeka ye a abai ba ya no start use sa your friends union shi and always the next for some person me day. Ya ma ya no am minimum kromo an konfa no mu. Tire says a meti General Secretary of the Ghana Residents Association say enkofo bi e kasati a say almost strike no. Omo de omo hwe ni ekọ hospital a and you be hu na say wo kra be hospital me mother sa akọ is say kia pick no wo treat say wo professional e dey ama no ya kasa tia unti no ye nya problem dey ba hospital a wo be boy pan ye wo kọ hospital ko wuso o baby asa akọ no wa mo hwehwe mu ye because me chief ni nanum so tia se
na press conference
only need only majority na dey nkomo
I see
an opportunity to me tia I couldn't believe it. I say hey akọ wo na dwene mu nye yetia na Bevendet what say aban no to me ma omampani oman mra no omampani kwa so obeyi obi oba beye register of Bevendet also ma ko demonstration and also ma ko strike because omampani ayi obi and you are dealing with a very delicate situation and was so mo woni da ho so abo and so mo va ho ncho won our membership na 137 and the Swatiaba 187. Obesa Quacotia Cram, Hakotia figures.
Atiaba 87, and you're 187.
87, yes, sorry. Quacotiano, there is no guarantee. Because Aquatiana and Gassano, Abana Mocotuano, and I saw court at Amboa.
Yeah.
So it means, Obi, they also lose 1 year, do so a day. Sui, and I'm Sako contestino. And yes, sir. So I say, and the part, other part in a sense of Chembra, so Moko top down. Ye ko yi, ye ko bo
roof and side be two foundation.
Ay, ma wuni baby I see you.
Ya mo na mo dai ba eh.
I mean just me free mo.
Me dem ko ja o.
I mean I love you waji. Me who big that. Sa crop of go for me who be life mu da. Now they believe in this decision. That is the best. Adaya ebema candidates na to be ne executives. Now ko you executives are and now executives to go to abe. He's on his way to getting 5%. Because we had the total delegates in the MPP more. Omo more than 200,000. If I saw Mungo to Abama wa any 0.0 something I'll be now national post. And it you tactics pia from her omgo akoshishe union for na chimuntu tunyom on say omode buy say dollar no munya bi.
Yes.
Unya dollar say. Me makase national security ni week. But now sa aboti for na say kia run omu nyina up.
Omu na system no mu ye de.
Ya tiana commercial banks ye okromwa. Omu di dollar na de come aboti for no moton mankofo. Just because mudi bi ntino. Mom ye ma no na omu ton dollar sa mankofo. Obienu a me mako bank o kona di invoice more so we transfer they will do it for you. But a agenda no must set yatum dollar ni binyo to was a moki kamu tribo musa no man they are looking for loopholes. He national a cathedral sem we are na ye kan ho asem se ba ye na report na malta what why so Reverend ye Kusibuati has been vindicated. Your friend is say opoku na be vindicated so mu nyina ho bon kan wade nu what was here it is a san yoma we no am wani anana fa the tra a agenda no mo set no and they still have their men in the media.
Dia say
sika no wo mo say sika wo mo fa yi now they 97 akoto amena officer sika de bi nche wo
ebi sho 97 nyina na ko
abi ade da 0.5 crown ko ni nyina sho mo ho
ne amena ne da ho
amena keke no eno ko tua 97 sa sika ni nyina wo mo ofa SMA dia pudio Ocha je ohwe MP ye a ye kan wo ehyenkofo ho Kwabena du bwan die bebre ehyenkofo ho national service I don't na no mo Attorney General national service what mara
ye ho na me de wo be say fa na me de aba be fa honorable Akuga na me de fa honorable so yes, as much as we are dealing with insecurity, yes, that ye can wasem no. On the other side, we are dealing with corruption.
Yes.
Oral.
Yes.
Ebinum say oral are too slow. Unfortunately, your system now is slow, so we couldn't play some of the tapes for it, but making up also the amount. So Dr. Yenin say omonye slow. Ejumano omuguswa omoye.
Yes.
Then he cited NSS issue as one that encouraged and share a prosecutions as last week omon kabin shim nom psycho pie another ayibisua omon say 180 million cedis be echo I think Ghana Commercial Bank, right?
My story.
Yeah, Ghana Commercial Bank also. No more tracking scan 80 million Ghana cedis ayra.
Now what you went on no so
na 80 million cedis na ayra no so once you track you 2 checks a year or service to be di mu a or the iska every says kanu mu
o says be asai ko yi o says be dia pio
we I'm say little less than 2 million Ghana cedis
e di akarugum
say 80 million na di ayra. But baby omo tracking no makonso or says be di onu ni din personal check or says be
na say ni na won why they go
say Attorney General and say no be can until they finish all so NSS dey say you no ma hold you on say no
or say bebre wom
after the who new elements so much check it so the explanation and also similarly there are other cases who fresh elements he mentioned before case about nemo bekana yetua and he mentioned beige capital issue ye betua. Then he mentioned other few ones our more person mutua. But now minia enkoma was street new year. Is this how we want to clean the system from corruption?
David, I say up game, yeah. My main country,
Bank of Ghana, sorry, and GCB. Thank you, Kingsley. Thank you.
Bank of Ghana.
Yeah.
The catcher, no, my administration say, Opa mo nyakwa bia. Utume Jessica na nkofoni wi ICG omo achi omo nyina guma Ghana for ni okay. I'm telling you.
But I quite say Jessica no near jam.
Da ko jam. Wo de obeja na yem ban na omo nya from public office. Se ne be ya ye no omo ye hia wo mo e omo tua interest ne ka ho a omo nkom baby. Yeah. Street ne so no. Nkofo nye too much about so be yo acquire na you. Yes, we need development. But nkofo bi say nkofo hu ne say body bi breach be ball mine in the last 8 years. And we need to correct Sadia and said, Beya, and mo bimba bemu medwene say, a bemuno, a ye say, ye baby wianko for. Otiasie. National service ya okay, 548 million Ghana cedis. Say, I'll say 180 be a day, Abekam. A move on almost, your friend say, 72 million. 720 million. Here, the minimum capital requirement for opening a bank, I have 400 million. Yeah, the 100 million can even be 2 banks. Mebunu to do na benya adwuma. Fianga for ya confessika we. Edi omo edi just say they flaunt it in our faces. Kwabena no mo be catch me no me no say omo smart. Na wo mu sika di say, mo kura mo nya primafo. Sika kura gamo si en chele pa. Na ya tete ho. Etu dia Attorney General share so July. Me try national service there. Mate say won to me there no so mo investigation as there. Now, or say outcome no or the better very important to deal with matters of God. Say now, Makase, one more Bemus a see a didn't you mano or be a one to me and fast scandal every office album no best of such a year.
It was scandals every
National Scholarship Secretariat. Kwashe and your matantai, Proya Kankai, Sikaria, fake in your maya, and Gofua, Omo, and go school that cry both fake admission letters, Eddie Chaka. National Health Insurance, what you are via o mano, I am Vana.
So, which means I didn't a dorsal.
Hey, now, Parnay, o mine 2016, now you're canning 120 billion. Kwabena, 80 years best friend. one tackle because what to me tackle and I'm a totia I di nkrumwa.
Yes.
Energy sector in some huna akoso. Yet Krumwa ECG Auditor General's report here by catch 75 million my hotel no new contract. Kwabena me no
be ahwe.
Me no me dey betima me sabi.
Hey.
Yeah, gwasiafo.
Boy.
Na yet te woni e kan sem no try to say dey ye. Omu to me ko 15 billion no be declare so ko 10 billion. 5 billion that so any be e ko yo. Even with the 10 billion no be catch say cash water for me almost 6.5 billion. Na yo omu tete o omu yo okay o. Obi enu a wo sheki o. Omu didi koba obi akọ wi aponche oda wonder because the sentence eh china aye de ne konsa wom. What are we talking about? Ede ne yeka no. Anything no corruption no ene edi enya. Yetumi tu ase akwabena. Yentumi tu ase fiko but yente so keke. Yete so kakra bi kura no a oman e benye sika from Amasaman to Nsabom.
Sika no ho.
Anu kwa na menina na kufa do ya adwene o se yete sika so. Sasem no kan de be jiase
no kra
to no hu se tisika so ba ye no no so betena so wo de ahihye no butu won ne gofo ana mo to no mo kan se hunu kire enoti attorney general mo ya ye slow are de ba me gajro because national service de na gofo twese obehia gofo no court ya hwe ni mo aka se July and 28
but I think he has given out an explanation.
No explanation we yem fa wo de first one na wenya na wo court a se court e timi vary charges. Wo de kakra wenya na wo de eno nka ne hu se nkofo court wo enti ase ho an ne vary case no na ekoso na be tra wo tietie ne so mo ye negotiation ko ye 60% 50%. Nobody is going to take that.
I'll come back to you.
Come back to me.
Mary Adams says, Bobie, that is why they say if you touch one, you touch all. This is because they are all criminals defending each other. Olivia Dan says, while we put pressure on AG, let us also caution our judges who will be sitting on these cases. We all know how some of them are. Okay, so Brahma Mama says Solo is the best. Tony Ebenezer says, Bobie, check the network. All right, thank you, Tony. Agnes Bila is here. Solo the chiller. Say, I don't want anybody to know. Honorable, I don't know. Kakra.
Me das me jitum se aba president mama weni bebrebe no ne kese pa no se bo se yebegye sika na afrin crofo no ya sen prosecute omo yede mra ne be ya adwuma nti ubisa me ya sure se ya ubisa ubie o machi tu na bisa Ghana for se edien pa na ohwehwe free president mama ho a ora abedi kan ora abedi kan because my sister stations bia ma me follow up me follow ye na ma hu se Ghana for no bebre say ye beji sika na free omo ho na ya punish omo ye money one of the issues na the wheels of justice run slowly. No correct Kwabena no correct ni say
it is a wheel no energia ye piaso ye energia ya te ya say enti ye pia wheel no na tisikwam ba ye.
You see, Attorney General we Oyobia or very diligent. Enti ebe better say ye be prosecution ye. Nenye the needed results than say ye be me Kwabena me sure say 4 years we. Say NDC ka say onye hwe. Obey prosecution ko an obey adwuma ye sa ko say 4 years na be so.
Me not
because the things are massive. I mean, oral report no apart from oral anachi no. Hwenyoma every national service eba. Hwenyoma every signal bureau eba. Hwenyoma ni nyina so no will be dealt with. Emrani bisa yesi say I was attorney general no pe nipa mo mboa no. Na yetimi forward a process ade intentem because Ghana for no pen intentem but who says oh ye mra na okotofo mba bia going back to it the one here na prosecution na nye nti me wa say in the next couple of days I mean we will fast track it. In fact me ameti hai say ye chibebre gumu a ye ni beji because that is what we promised the people of Ghana. But so bi anya bone a na wan hwehwe ade no mu yie na o man nipa no so de no kogina court a na ankoye ya obo say you start talking in your manti ye ma attorney general the benefit of the doubt ono ankasa hu say agitations if reform ba anything and say a press conference so ye say e unsolicited o ono an buy no say he want to come and give update. I've seen something about this attorney general. Transparency hallmark so woman who issue nolly prosecute you don't need to explain but of all the things that he has issued he has come to explain the reasons why or issue here.
So we agreed on that level.
Yeah.
That yes, or explaining Yema, and that is how governance.
Yeah.
But as to whether
or for Janshim.
What no?
What do you say?
I'm a castle with a radio tribunals.
Exactly.
Yes. And also will come and support the system just to improve or speed up processing.
The AG is not talking about it.
Yes. I think it's one of the issues that we need to also raise up. Only saw sign of deputy, or not say very vibrant.
Yes.
And he major say things will come to their perspective. Yeah, pen and time, because no man yet no, and no man ye who no. I mean, President Mama himself came to say, Ghana was a crime scene, right? And we were expecting to see the crime. But Sanya Woka say, I'm sure Yomanum, yeah, Sanya Woka National Service. Also, Yanko, yeah,
yes.
And Obi Hufu Francois, Abi Boom. So don't say, in Kaumfa, we don't call.
Only Kamo, now they were the channel, as and when.
Ajo Breo. And so him, they even have linkages. You don't need to waste the cost time by prosecuting this later. No, I mean let's do the right thing. I know he's on top of the job. Now he will do a lot of the things. But Kwabena, having said that, you know, omo ye bone no, allegedly no, omo kasa. And my supporters and any yachida for no.
I see.
Omo no kasa. Because Enka, I've never seen a group of people like MPP before. At least at this transition stage in the you should have kept quiet. Bankrophone will be answered before but it will still catch up with them. It will catch up. I mean, they had audacity to just talk separate the mama or why when this say we I mean a lot of them.
Say grano omo dem say Orano recovery more just saying Muntiminka.
And nobody should delude themselves. Say the ORA is only about recovery. We will cover the money, but for those who have committed offenses, we will give. You see, every law, say Udi Bonia. Now, say what for state assets, and now what state no colonel. The first principle is to recover. If you recover, you have committed that offense there, the sentence must come. And yes, I say you free ho. Na bibi en touchra o china me so mekwa kofa. And say chime beje.
That is the fear now.
Oh, nti
that is the fear now. The plea bargain. They want to Ghana for a fears now. Sorry say. Na say no mefa. Na mekwa go tuya bi. Na ma pe ba bia fade a. Ene obi abetamo.
Ba na plea bargain e kan nyina e here say. Obia ma out image na abontin can say nipa sumasi I plea bargaining am I the way ache no.
But I think the AG is saying they approach him with also they are looking at all those things.
Yes, maybe they say national service there no or can say they use even some of the corporate the alleged corporate or use more as like prosecution witness. The first thing is not to throw the people into jail alone. Say what do no call now okodi 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. Now we jar resources no. Emma na busuanfo a. Say aboka. And the first thing is the recovery. And so be ba na my opportunity say me na nyoma ye koso wo ho no. Minim hu bibi. But me pese me no hia. Na no ya na pass play again at Ghana how. Me pese me no hia. Way. Instead of jailing nipa back no. If you can recover 100 million Ghana cedis instead of jailing one person, now you all free. Now be jailing 4 others. I think it is worthwhile and exercise to take. And yeah, Attorney General the benefit of the doubt. Now onko at pace or doing say AF speedy enough but effective to get prosecution. Fa kon yon senior sero no so kakra attorney general so kakra the regular update no so be boa because e didi nipa ni trimu say we kra hu ne ekoso a I mean na nipa no start agitations oh yenye we enti we can assure Ghana for say or reservation it is right no correct say you solo I express no but the prosecutions will be done and they will come in their numbers. Me sure say 4 years we minister obebre Ghana hapa no attorney general no. But you see obebre because you see you need to investigate the issues.
Yeah.
And until ebi ho na wa high ama ebi a OSP. Ebi ho a wa refer we because you need to do investigations. Investigation takes some time. Say yeah the ebi there. Oh go and draw the person back. E kwatwe ofrufi ya do aba. But on one can issue statement. Okay, or issue statement. No, catch all the corruption fighting institutions say use the law because the man who say nipa no cry money. Now you question ba. MPP still control the media. Most sectors of the media. What is good for us is the social media na abua amaye ya ba power ni nyoma no ene adwuma amomwe adwuma ne amoye. Because they use the media.
Photocopy.
So photocopy na something they beka. Photocopy man do when they beka wasem. Yeah, person printed them will be able to have.
When you go Accra so obeko ko pay that game so ye. What did that tell the ultra articles? What was it chase you grab up go. Ora mo so be count here.
Kwabena.
I don't hey, that would be a say what you know.
Hey, be a member of parliament.
Oh, that be
That's be a board member.
Akugan so yeah adwuma no do hu so yeah adwuma ne sai o say ja wo ho na timi yeah adwuma no
go hu ase ona go for the chakala
me man ko bi live da kro mbe ba office nkonwa no no mo ashiri na o ma ga so mo problem ho bi o
enti Kwabena me wine up no
yeah
me are very confident to say a few way going into next year, a lot of the positions will take place. Me what kind of messages you know? Me who say texters no back. I can say yes court no. Say ni attorney general na anya kwan ye ne nyoma diligently no. Enyoma no duru ho nso a ye nya no. Say ni bebre nso gina attorney general no so.
Yes.
Me nua asem na okai me no. Those tribunals no, if you put them up because the cases are many, if you want to get it done, we can empower them, special tribunals to take care of these cases. Because so you can say the ordinary court now, the backlog of cases I mean it will delay it. But eventually oral will work. Eventually prosecutions will come. Possibly people will be jailed, monies will be retrieved.
Monies are to be retrieved. Okay, so John Mensah is here. Let me just mention one comment. The Attorney General is on top of the corruption cases, and we must have patience for him to do the job diligently. That's the reason why he's there, to make sure MPP criminals are prosecuted. Now, persecution, okay? I'm not happy with the pace the AG is going, cry. I want to see people in jail already. All right, so this one is coming from the Love Me Dearly. America Semenya. Thelma says most Ghanaians do not understand these types of productions. They just want them to be jailed, but it doesn't work like that. In advanced countries, it takes time, and they always have a plea deal to recover more. So let's give them time and see how things will go. All right. So Thelma sent in her message. Ni Latte says the Attorney General should prepare and gather enough evidence before rushing to court. Emmanuel Gibson says compare the first 6 months of the AG to the first 6 months of the MPP's AG. That is where you can do the balancing, all right? So Rashid Okoye says if they are plea bargaining, it means they have stolen the money, therefore prosecution. Fast. All
right, Medasi, but I would want to differ just a little because the number of prosecution going on, the number of investigations, I should say. So Bekaya Napu Pachomoya where say also investigating.
Yes.
Or say call your friend saying BNI. There's one at BNI. There's another one at Yoko. Oko no kuhum MPP for salai wo ho a. Ya invite no. Oso no nim obi ade ehyehyere to. You understand? So with that, you would know say something is happening. Now before you be ebegina court so no. Yankoye your friend say MPP Attorney General afi oni nkrofo e kasa say o mpacho bomi o sa case we na me fangeli ato force.
No da be na mo fa no. No. Da be na mo be fa no.
Ono so onam yoko.
Very important.
Oh sir,
I am telling you the things that are happening.
Oh, okay.
And nema e koso. And me confidence in the Attorney General say and say wa yedu be koko jina court cream on Abakusi prison. Because he want to be meticulous and to ensure say because listen, or your Attorney General or your Minister of Justice, so he's not interested in railroading somebody to prison like Godfrey Dame was doing with Japa and he's not interested in railroading people to jail. However, you will be given your day. Whatever you need to make your case, and if on one case somehow lawyer Krana is ready to. But let me tell you something. Se ote names are Eko Quarter. Wankasa ayedo kwako jina court. Eba ne saying ana Signals Bureau guy opamu attach ya court.
I am say lady no.
Lady no. Yeah. Opamu attach ya court. Because asem ne ko bone. Wo so so be ba be politics. Abra me so mesre me freedom. Enom hu se attach ya amwa wo no. Eno pamo no ewo ho. Masa asema eda court no. Enye adeketwa. If you look at your friend is a bar association president Gatti the investigation going on it was sky train no a pinini kunu no ashe konebi
samo
a pinini kunu ashe konebi inti ese etumi koye dede e wo baabi se ne be ya anka ni papemu ena chief justice o tria de anka o tria na anka amanu favorable court to be na anka ye chinchim mra na nsa kakra ewo ho masa the fear that is gripping MPP no joa berem anse no wobu hu se koto ebowa. The fear of going to jail enyadeketwa enuntino se yenya ehunu bibi anase bia yehu prosecution bebre se ekoso, especially when we know the level of corruption MPP perpetrate here yenya botre hwe MPP. This was the same pressure Emma Omuyi your friend say Madam Ekufu Gloria Ekufu, because they wanted her to railroad people to yi and say adie we me de koje me de kokota it doesn't hold me de ko with the we kwa hold it and I'm saying yes hold it ya better say na girlfriend dame on say hold kro be na hold it obepe bibia so mama ye de akọ the second term and the girlfriend dame ebedi mama no adie. So it was now obvious how he wanted to go around his prosecution. Anya yende. Tamane wo opposition. Anya yende. Me obia. Me ni men pakro court eche me. Me to be court. Ofuswampo for case ewa ha. Ye wie ye na me nam ato force and ho. Na me nam sedu agongo. Na listen. It was almost a part of my life in opposition. Anya yende. So for me, you making sure say, and all these people, you to me and omunya freedom. It is not just enough to go to court, but it's the case I would econo. And trust me, the diligent work that the AG and his team are doing, no, massa, you need to see court in the grim. You are a goner. Senebeya, wunya kabre unya uhu emre. And you say this issue about plea bargain, no, it doesn't also mean say ye jawa mwako. No, plea bargain no, and say me pese me cooperate. Unya nya obia or cooperate with you, your case is half done. Cause onoa obabe jeli no, ose magia tum say win the course. Na so mi will be obi chichire mensa ya say ade ye free Flagstaff house na eba ye ntino ye de ye sign keke. If somebody is collaborating your story like this, say as I say normally ade ye ba be sign ya ye ba be ye bibi say ya ye advertise it ye ma enkrofo ebe bede na ade na de we eba no yes we the Flagstaff house e wo interest inti ye de ya ne say ye nsa ebe sha say wakane no kre e de achewo onu akase nim say sa ade ya maye say ye jelimia a minimum of 10 years enso so maye for the fear say be ebe transfer me and I say for the fear say medjuma be bo me and I say for the fear say be ka say be NDC ni no I had to do some of these things. It is obi e pleadi say ampa bibi say akoso enunti no ankoyi but meboa ama case ya prosecute ono at that point no in fear ya de be man no eso ene beti oye adom so na ye regain say skani nyina akra na obetumi enya ni freedom but that stigma say your friends say ya convicted no it is there into no mesre na yenya abutre kakra ema Attorney General's department. Now me, I am so confident. Say this year nankasa, ye be Edru court, guilty or no guilty. I say guilty with explanation.
Manuel to live on Accra 100.5. My cow man for say Electroland Ghana. One more a delay in various brands: Samsung, TCL, Media, Nasco, the Akeka. Now, I'm saying Yame Aduma, if we a year Yawada way, 31st July, Ekosi 3rd August, Kwesiada, and upper 8:30 a.m., Kopima Yumre 5:30 p.m. Omo a year Jumedie Kasibi. Wamate to money masu a year Osha a year LED TVCR, Omo DBJ 799 Ghana cedis. Refrigerators it be 1,200 Ghana cedis. Washing machines 1,199. We a year bonanza kesiye pa mentor meji ja ho. Sprinters mo amunim a year Coca-Cola runabout no. Wana Electroland ewo mesremo Electroland. Ai mo wa Sprinters so de yard mu Yusuf num nyina wa no mo wasi we your friend Fala discount. I Fala discount from 050 315 9739. TME 050 315-9739. Good. From CCR na Ephraim back on Sabeka Omo. Dr. Megashi Eba and Spiritual Center Semen Country Ghana for say sunsumwa yaresa omo esa was sunsum fem no sa eye honamani enso eka ho was eye kidney liver problems fibroid and na say etwe yade diabetes esiche yade asthma yade oso diabone ni nyina eye Dr. Megashi brain all say ya deal sunsumu so honemani na omo eboa sunsumu o de mpaibo tawachi location Kumasi omo me macro old police house from 054 7044 307 and Krasi Kaswa prison junction 0544 580 936 Takrade omo etoye Kejabel government school so from 059-5203-069 onsa ebetumi aka omo MTN simen kanche Ghana fo nyina se isim no omguso omo register entra kra brado omo nyo isim ma wona wo kro no ai osi say tensities kakra bi say the amount of money I bring say pay very smarter, more secured and eco-friendly way to stay connected. MTN eSIM found Eshim Bills microcredit sim in country Ghana for afi ena opeska ebia juma wa bia juma na adwuma no ekofom ya wohia ska dia hyem de ohia ya Ghana card eno ano no na de aba Bills microcredit omo gina brand pa afei mamenka oposini adru a wade abadwa so a ni booster ba mester boostu wo immune system numbi ebeboa papa ena emayare mebonto sei pepun no bi fini mu firi so ni ade mesel o immune system ni yemra wada na nye no me booster ba mester ne bi wati na ebeboa na afi sukra no onom no na esiesie nipadua no na okai wo se o mo gina wonan so ya yarewa bia ntim mebon tofom o mamu dankers People's Junction na boachi eba o kanshi tema Ekus Pharmacy ene we Dama Pharmacy o mo nyina benya bia de free from 0246 208 496 onsa ebetumi aka omo mame enkai o manfo se eye tontina 74 mixture ya wade aba o se typhoid show usuro no kidney infection was through tontina 74 hepatitis B cradi ohunu a won shempa boampo boom on ekro no afei oba wa ya se oyanum bi enem ya de ya esai nipa bo eye wo ya afei eye mojabruso ya de tetewo osa ya de tetewo breboom ya de samu ya de wasini nyina tontina 74 mixture abeso mu aboa na siesiwo waso memu herbal shops any pharmacy shops ubenya bi from 024 607 3498 another 050 162 8931 yanko kanshi drug lane onsa beka bi edi afri ho George reality George reality o say enkantre so mo de ensaso dwumadi aba no longer the same no ntokwasem 70 by 100 plot edawo 25,000 Ghana cedis bam na we say 25,000 Ghana cedis utua mu 30% pe entinya se bi o mo chechire ne sa doso ade aso ase chinchire chira obema komu adwo tua 30% di aka no was spread am 6 months abosumi nsia tua ne kakranka na eda wo mo de ekohwe site a omo de bema no memenda anopa no nson any other days bia no a special arrangement na so memenda pa anopa no nson pa eno omoko come to 22 Aferiwa Junction tema so muni ho Michelle Camp Road no so obekona free bus esi ho na ono makasa no afo enti fresh a number we 0533 55 3266 me bosso 0533 55 3266 Woman, dance dwumadie, building and construction, property management, surveying, any land documentations. On sabetimi account. But solo quick one. A dear message now the Eja Attorney General. Just 1 minute.
Yeah, me catch and say untie the form for Necam. Yes, the wheels of what just grind slowly. But I just here
piano.
Just here be now. Your brother, I feel your to be filing case 12 o'clock. Just see my quite my about 3. Yeah, custom the VA. So just here and you know the Supreme Court. You enter Friday. As you to be trusted. Just is there to be piano. Piano go. Piano go fast. Piano on your ma, you see, Karaka, because my fear is say a trap bronya. Oh, it's a year between me. The white boys used to be shishike, how many I guess he? Why, brother, no was a good idea. Every time I would be a boy, see this gay. Mr. Attorney General, man, fast up, bro, full measure, wheels of justice, piano, go fast. Piano.
Quick one. Let's go. 1 minute.
Reset agenda. And MPP for year, no. It may the same thing.
Piano.
No, yes, you piano. You know, pepe.
Tiny by
Enjoy. Ever copy pepe. Yeah, the prosecution no court. Now, who say you know, we will get judgment. Very favorable for Ghana for you now.
Mate, yeah, that's a very library 100.5. You see, Ferrari as a big red. You see, that's very. All right, so that.